give y'all a chance to hear Brother Ren sing, and then we're going to shout out all the cash apps. Yeah, it's Minister Jap. You already know, man. Church is definitely in the building. They fucking with me though. Alright, let's do it. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch. Yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, hey, church check in, let's go. Minister Jap, it's a new era and niggas is challenged. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking this crack. Bitch getting taxed in my Benjamin static. Truck in the front and the engine in back. 3Ks, everything I'm whipping in is black. 3 hoes all wanna sit on my lap. High yellow heifer, I'ma hit her from the back. This is a fact, I'm taking your bitch, I'm not giving her back. Bitch got some kids, I'm not dealing with that. The back of her throw where my children is at, now what's realer than that? Her mama's a hoe and her sister's a rat. The head was amazing, the pussy was trash. Run up on church and that pistol gon' blast. Get your ass body trying to get to this bag, nigga. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, listen, church check in, let's go. Relinquish the bitch, you loving and cuffing to be with the bitch. She came in with you, but I leave with the bitch. I bang and I skeet on the bitch. They look like Jap conceited and shit. I push it to start, ain't no key to my whip. Believe in the game, don't believe in the bitch. I listen to sin and the rest of the pips. You chasing the bitch and ain't chasing the check. You look like a bitch when you making them threats. You talk how you talk cause you safe on the net. When I see you, no talking, I'm breaking your neck. Catch a nigga like I do, I'm dirty on sight. Whole lot of barking, but I bet he won't bite. Bet a nigga won't roll the dice with his life. Double cross church, kid crucified twice, nigga. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, hey, church check in, let's go. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you're following my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. You hear me?
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing it. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in. All right. We bike, nigga. Monday through Friday.
12 to 3, you know where to be. We live in the church, here to do this work. Yeah. Listen, I am the streets ordained minister, Minister Jap, AKA Brother Beige. AKA Chapter Luther King Jr. AKA light skin Lucifer. AKA Japabatel Mother Joe. You bastard. Hurry up and buy, buddy. I'm here to bring these hoes hell, man. We're here to restore order. We stand firm. The foundation is the game. I stand for real niggas. The free thinking straight black man will rise again. They count us out, but we keep going, nigga. Last of the real ones. Still standing firm on men's rights because men were right and exact. That's why you niggas fuck with Jack. We don't compromise our manhood, integrity, and principles for a bitch. I want the bitch to lose at all costs. See, we're not here to let these bitches win. We're not here to fake and pretend. It's the church. This is why we do this work. You know? Salute to all my loyal day ones. Still riding with us till the wheels fall off. You know? We gotta take it there, man. Salute to all the women out here who got their mind right. Who know how to marry before they carry. Who out here ain't baby making and bastard baby manufacturing. Manufacturing the madness. Because a lot of these hoes' womb is doomed. And you, trick ass niggas, I ain't forgot. Where is your dignity? Stop being a trick ass, licking ass, bum bitches, toilet seat. You're a pervert. No matter how you slice it, you're a pervert and a simp. You can't sprinkle some red pill seasoning on your simp ass ways. We stand firm on the game. Church, 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 check in. Talk to me, you pervert. Shout out my brother Don Johnson sponsoring us. First super chat coming through heavy with a $50 super chat. Respect. Okay. Say, all right. The brother said, because you're not the only one. Everybody wants to know my take on it. And I said, you know, I talked to, you know, older, wiser brothers behind the scenes. And I you know, I'm staying out of it. But a lot of people want to know my take on it. So, and I work for y'all. You know, y'all want to talk about this. I didn't really want to give it no energy, you know. But the brother said, missed the last few shows. I don't know if you covered or are even covering it, but you were hip to that white woman's nonsense months ago. All right. So because it's being asked by the fans, and you know, it's something that I can't keep. I'm trying not to be in it because I don't want to be in it because I've seen this type of shit coming. This is what if you go back a few months ago, I told y'all about this manosphere shit. You know what I'm saying? Respect to those who, you know, still representing fly that flag. We're just the church, okay? Because I'm realizing that a lot of my beliefs don't line up with a lot of motherfuckers, and niggas start trying to pin motherfuckers against each other. And I've been doing this for so long. That shit don't go viral. That shit don't make shit shake. And that shit don't grow nobody. And everybody who's talking about this shit with this white bitch, this shit don't go nowhere. It's not going to be on the news. It's not going to be on World Star. It's not going to do anything for me, so I don't give a fuck about it. I respect that bitch doing her business. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, black men have not been doing business right. You know what I'm saying? The bitches are beating us in business, in unity. And, you know, for the most part, everything we built, niggas and gave it to the bitch and really giving it to these bitches. So when I saw this big wave ever since Kev died, because make no excuses about this shit, ever since Kev died, game is done. Got a bunch of compromising ass niggas over here, soft shoeing ass niggas over here don't stand firm on manhood, let alone the black community. Now, I'm in the position to critique the black community. Why? Because I'm fucking black. And I'm actually in the black community. Unlike a lot of these niggas, and I show my fucking face, I don't hide behind avatars with a whole lot of shit to say. And this is why I told y'all niggas, once the numbers match the talent, then everybody's gonna go back to the drawing board. Everybody went to the drawing board when Kev died, took his image, his likeness, his swag, soft background music, even the lighting, and mimic this shit. You know? And they just swapped it out. But you gotta understand that when dealing with social media and YouTube, for some fucking reason, the only people who hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button without having to be asked, the only people who actually know how to use fucking technology seem to be white folks. So it's not going to be hard for a white person to go viral, especially saying some provocative shit that we've been standing on for decades. I'm not disappointed in these hoes because these bitches going to be bitches and they going to do what they do. I'm disappointed in niggas. And I'm watching niggas defend the bitch. I'm watching niggas go against the bitch. Then I'm watching you niggas go at each other. And at the end, this is why you're not going to get a whole lot from me about that shit. I am not about letting bitches win. I told y'all a long time ago, never fight over hoes. Niggas is virtually fighting over this bitch. And she can come back, apologize and all that shit and be right back on her throne. Like I told you, there's nothing more powerful in the world present day than a fucking white bitch. How much more proof do you niggas need to see before you start believing that I know what the fuck I'm talking about? Half of you niggas didn't believe in this red pill shit until it was confirmed by the white bitch. As anything. You don't believe anything until white people confirm it. I've been saying that for decades. So I knew how this was gonna pan out. I'm getting the emails. Like I said, I don't have nothing to do with this shit because at the end of the day, I'm not riding for niggas who don't ride for me. Niggas show me where I stand. Niggas show me where I stand. When niggas thought I lost the channel and things of that nature, niggas, black men, show me where I stand. So all this unity and all this bullshit, if you could be divided by a bitch. So I realized that I'm different. I don't think like a lot of niggas. And we just gonna continue to rock and roll and do what we do. Cause none of that shit, you know what I'm saying, jumping in the middle of that shit, trying to get interviews and other people's perspective about what the fuck they didn't start it, because they created this madness. I stand to benefit not anything. And if I lose something, niggas ain't got my back. So hold your own nuts. Go fuck with that bitch if you want to. It's on you how that shit pans out, but we gonna stand firm. Because best believe that bitch ain't get what she got asking to fuck with y'all niggas. Y'all trying to get on, trying to fuck with that motherfucker. Instead of you could have built with your brothers and do what the fuck the mission of the manosphere was supposed to be from the beginning, but niggas didn't do that because all this bickering back and forth and arguing amongst black men has turned niggas into the bitch. This vaginified energy, I don't have no parts in this. That's not my fight to fight. I know how it's gonna go down. Bitches, when bitches get involved, everything turns into shit. I called it. I told you. This is the new wave. There's only two waves right now for bitches to get popping online. They can either do OnlyFans or jump online with male talking points. But either way, it's gonna be trick ass niggas trying to be a virtual toilet seat for these hoes, as if they have anything of original thought to say. Are we making this clear? They have no original thoughts. There's a difference between platforms and talent. There's niggas like me with the talent without the platform. There are these motherfuckers with the platform with no talent, no originality. And if all you can see is trash, you're gonna think everything should be trash. But it's only so long fake motherfuckers can pretend. And motherfuckers are showing their true colors. Kev died, every nigga wanna put on a suit. Be you. The people that fuck with me, they fuck with me because I'm me. Win, lose, or draw, good, bad, ugly. I'm not perfect. But I do me, I don't do you. The free thinking straight black man, you know I came up with that concept. Dick discipline, you know I came up with that concept. Dirty Dick Roddy, you know I came up with that concept. Transsexualized energy, you know I came up with that concept. German Shepherds, you know I came up with that concept. Toilet seats, you know I came up with that concept. Perverts, you know I'm the nigga that bring that to the forefront. You think I stop? Think my brain just stops? unoriginal motherfucking clones took over because they women. And my problem ain't with the hoes, because bitches gonna do them. I expect that. But you men going at other men on behalf of a bitch? And to not see this shit for what it's worth? Because what they say, never argue with a fool because on the outside looking in, you don't know who is who. So why the fuck am I gonna pick any side in this shit? I told you, my side is the church. Because when niggas thought I lost the channels and all that, and I was gonna stop, ain't nobody reach out but a select few. And I learned my lesson. Okay. Some niggas was cheering. Okay. You can have that. You can have that. You can have it. Wear that metal flip flat all you want. You can have it. Niggas is supposed to control hoes. That's what I'm about. Bitches don't run shit. You can participate. You can celebrate. You can salute. But running this shit, no. Hell no. Because they ain't sacrificed shit. They ain't lose shit doing this shit. Say, this wasn't your mission. I told y'all it's about the mission and the purpose, man. So this shit your shit don't got a mission and a purpose, man. Count me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to jump in the middle of this shit. Straight the fuck up. That ain't my problem. Y'all created that problem. Y'all deal with that shit. Y'all thought that shit was a good idea? Co-signing that fuck shit? Go ahead. Yeah, and I tip my hat off to her for doing good business. I wish the brothers would have did it. We should have been did this type of shit. The bitches support each other. Niggas don't. That's why I said I don't got no problem with these hoes. The hoes ain't mad at me. It's just niggas. Only problems I got is niggas. So when I see that, I got an abundance of niggas that say that they red pill and supposed to be on my side, but can't wait to see me fail, I'm out. Y'all gotta have it on y'all. Y'all gotta have that to y'allself, man. You ain't gotta worry about me, you know what I'm saying, doing no long ass videos or tagging niggas and, man, hell no. I'm gonna just sit back and watch niggas argue. And I'm gonna tell you like I tell motherfuckers before, I'm predicting it. The bitch is still gonna win in the end. Niggas gonna lose more soft shoeing and arguing with their own brothers. None of that shit is content to me. So this is my last and final time addressing that shit. Miss me with that shit. We give y'all everlasting content over here. Shit you can pull up 5 years from now. Evergreen shit. You know? And we stand firm on being free-thinking straight black men, free-thinking straight men, period. We already told y'all what the new fight is. We don't fucking just sit around here just want to deal with the white man and white supremacy all goddamn day. We know that shit is to a degree, but that ain't the problem, nigga. Present day problem is feminism. That's what we deal with. Fuck shit, tricking, shit like that. Politics. This is the digital barbershop. You know? Now get your ass in the chair, nigga. Got me sweating over here, man. Let me get my motherfucking towel, man. Appreciate you, man. Teddy, man, coming through, you know what I'm saying, with the $27.99 on the super chat. We're gonna take a short pause because I'm getting a glaze. I'm getting a beige glaze, y'all.
I'm back, bitch.
Family ain't bad, this time for celebration. Bet I still got the best head in the nation. Got a little better, young pussy pussy got wetter. Still selling broke hoes, get your shit together. Pussy on ocean and it's flowing like Atlantic. Hit 'em with the head down, near make 'em panic. These bitches can't stand me, but they nigga ain't complaining. You might be bad, bitch, promise you ain't famous, aiming. Famous, aiming back, and these niggas still choosing. Still got that super soak, I'm talking good pussy. The head got better, pussy got fatter. Stupid tatted up, that's why these hoes can't stand them. Got my shit together and my money looking right. Pussy dripping cushion, hell yeah, it's still tight. Big famous, aiming, take your man in one night and get that nigga back in one night. That right? I'ma show you what a 5-star look like. You want a 5-star, then pay a 5-star price. Now with famous, aiming, that's a 5-star flight. Marriott suite, we had a 5-star night. Get your shit together, that's a 5-star advice. BBS shining, that's a 5-star ice. Miss famous, aiming, live a 5-star life. Popping bottles all night. Welcome to the good life. Famous, aiming, bad discount for celebration. Bet I still got the best head in the nation. Got a little better, young pussy got wetter. Still selling broke hoes, get your shit together. Pussy on ocean and it's flowing like Atlantic. Hit 'em with the head down, near make 'em panic. These bitches can't stand me, but they nigga ain't complaining. You might be bad, bitch, promise you ain't famous, aiming. Call me famous, aiming, I can upgrade you. You got that check, I'm famous, aiming, I can break you. Ain't gotta wanna hit the pussy, I'ma make you. You got a girlfriend, nigga, I can take you. While one gone, baby, it's time for take you. You say your pussy fat, this pussy Ricky Lake, boo. You got a swimming pool, I got a lake view. Fuck around and dry all up in his lake, damn. I can take you, make you, and break you. She seem like a good girl, I would hate to. That's some shit that family aiming can't relate to. Before I go through that, I'd rather just replace you. Bye-bye, now be gone, I'm straight, boo. Bye-bye, be gone, ain't finna chase you. Like some pencil on the paper, I erase you. That's why you got that dumb look up on your face, boo. Family aiming bad, discount for celebration. Bet I still got the best head in the nation. Got a little better, young pussy got wetter. Still selling broke hoes, get your shit together. Pussy on ocean and it's flowing like Atlantic. Hit 'em with the head down, near make 'em panic. These bitches can't stand me, but they nigga ain't complaining. You might be bad, bitch, promise you ain't famous, aiming.
All right, we're gonna get into this, man. But like I said, man, you know, been doing this for a long time. We did that beefing shit with niggas and going back and forth and jumping in these motherfucking really unimportant ass conversations. You know what I'm saying? And we could be building. So I'm over here building the church. So niggas emailing me, that's my answer. We building the church. We focus on the church. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to grow our shit, because that focusing on other motherfuckers shit don't grow my shit. You know what I'm saying? Again, there's a lot of motherfuckers counted us out, you know, didn't want to lend a hand, didn't want to work. I'm just going to do the work. All right, let's get into this, y'all. Hope I ain't dull your mood, man. I want y'all still turned up, man. The caffeine is kicking in. Caffeine kicking in. Time to cook, man. All right, we got Miriam in the building. Salute to all my moms. Do your job. You know, do it professionally. You dig? All right, today's topic, nigga. Give me freedom or give me death. How men wake up after the breakup. I thank God that I had my tough breakups, you know, at a young age. So, you know, we won't be like an older man like Tyrese breaking down, you know, as a grown man and looking completely crazy and not enough time to actually get over it and learn. Mainly, we're going to speak about marriage. Because what I'm learning is that there are, there are some Tyreses, but there are a lot of men truly living their best life because the bitch is gone. This is when a lesson becomes a blessing. You know? If it wasn't for harsh things I went through in life, y'all wouldn't have this show. I wouldn't be able to sit around and analyze it. What I did was take my experiences, analyze them, find common ground with you all, and give out information so that you don't go through what I went through. And we display others who go through situations so that we don't go through those situations as well. What I will like to say to the older nigga, because they're not all bad. Everything they do is not bad. I know a lot of these old niggas are perverts and toilet seats. What you can appreciate from the old divorced niggas is the advice of don't get married. And what I'm starting to realize is that niggas don't appreciate their freedom until they go through hell not having it. You know, there are a lot of men out here who are extremely happy because they done with that bitch. They done with child support. Now, you know, we do critique how they holler at bitches now, but it's not necessarily about that right now. These niggas are actually happy. Which leads me to what I've always been preaching to y'all, is that these bitches think that they're bringing a boatload of happiness. And women should actually feel ashamed of themselves that a lot of men are happier when you're gone. It's shameful to think about it like that, but for the most part, it's true. Every older person I see that's married say, don't get married. Why is that? I mean, all of these women screaming at their wifey material and, you know, I'm this good woman and all of this fuck shit. Why are men so happy to be done with it? Because being with you was hell and a thankless job. Being with you was hell and a completely thankless job. It's like working for a place for so long and being so devoted, hoping that one day you'll get a promotion or even a raise, but it never happens. And what we're seeing is the influx of men who have now bettered themselves. Like once men, see, there is a great deal of wisdom in the divorced man with the red pill. They went through a whole lot to get to that red pill. And the life that they live right now is so exciting. I mean, they are truly, truly happy. That speaks a lot to these women. Are you really bringing this happiness that you proclaim? The only time you get an honest answer out of motherfuckers is after the divorce or after a breakup. Because in the midst of the relationship, they're making everything look so good and they're saying so good and they're programmed to say certain things. But they're truly not true. Niggas are accomplishing more without the bitch in the way. Niggas are in better shape when the bitch is gone. You know, it's a lot of things. Hold on one second. I got to answer the door real quick. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'll be right back here. Right backers. Give me freedom or give me death. There's a lot of men that are suffering with these bitches because they are invested in these bitches. And I do understand it's not just as easy as walking away when you have signed on that dotted line and you got a lot to lose. But men are truly in pain with these hoes. I don't know if you remember a story that was on Keisha Cole had a reality show. And it was going over her life. And she got like a half sister named Effie. Big fat ratchet Section 8 looking ass motherfucker with the weave. Ugly as shit. Got the old school Jennifer Hudson body. You know, shit like that. She had a husband. And this nigga was sick. And he was dying. And the marriage with Keisha Cole's sister was so bad, he was telling Ayala Van Zant that he was hoping that he would die just so he didn't have to go back to her. That's powerful. That's not even a situation. Her name was Neffy. He wasn't being physically abused or anything like that. He just wanted the suffering to end. That's major. You know? If it wasn't for these hard times, see, these hard times define men. Going through tough breakups, depending on, and divorces, depending on your mindset, you know what I'm saying, you're going to sink or swim. But those who are swimming are really winning. There are more miserable divorced women than you see miserable divorced men. I'm talking about, there is a big wave of happily divorced men out here. A lot of them in the red pill. Look at Richard Cooper. All that he's accomplished. Going through a marriage and being a stepdaddy. Look at the body of wisdom he's able to share with y'all, so y'all don't go through that. Look at his lifestyle. He bettered himself after the marriage. women don't better themselves after divorces. Look at Fresh from Fresh and Fit. Salute to Fresh. After the divorce, he was married to a woman with a child and was a stepfather. He let that shit go, took the losses, seen the error in his ways, and he's $1 million man now. He built something. He got with like minds who see that it's an attack on our masculinity and we're getting nothing out of these deals and we got to do for self. Look at Coach Greg. Salute to Coach Greg. You know, we all don't agree on everything, but one thing I can agree on is the man is wise and he's giving great advice pertaining to men who went through his very same situation. And there are a lot of men who are going to experience that or on their way to experience that. Look at his lifestyle. If it wasn't for a divorce, we wouldn't have Kevin Samuels. So you got to understand the root of this red pill mindset and where it comes from. This is why these bitches throw out who hurt you, who hurt you. Well, it took this hurt to get analyzed for a nigga to become wise. See, we all as black men in this space, we playing the same game. You know? I might be a Allen Iverson. Loud, flashy, you know, whole lot of moves, but I'm a scorer. Some niggas might be Tim Duncan. Not a lot of flash, fundamentals are strong, completely effective, dependable, and score. Some niggas are Shaq. They don't do all the flashing and all that and all the moving around. They don't even do the little fundamental shits. They just brutal. And they gonna dunk that motherfucker and score. Those are three different types of styles of play, but it's the same game with the same results in the end. Scoring. You win in the end. Pick your flavor, pick your style, but we all on the same side. Men winning. Now let's analyze the divorced women. The divorced women who speak about all of these, how women wear their heartbreak. Women get fat. They get even more evil. Their looks wise, they goes. They're less desirable. They get broke. It's how many times have we heard the stories of I've seen men rebuild themselves. We don't hear these triumphant stories of women rebuilding themselves after a divorce. You know why? Because they don't have to rebuild. Divorce gives women a head start. Divorce actually catapults women into a better position. Now, what happens with women? They get put in a better position and they don't appreciate the position that they're in. And what ends up happening most of the time? They leave with the house, the kids, cars. They blow through the money. They fuck it all up. And then they have to scale their life back down to where when you started off in the divorce, in the breakup, smart men don't make the same mistake twice. I have to give a lot of the divorce niggas props simply for the fact that they rebuild and they rebuild better than most of these bitches. Cocktail Queens is a prime example of what divorced women look like. Free agent lifestyle, red pill, bachelor's life looks a whole lot better than Cocktails with Queens. Just being a side bitch with a dream. When these divorces happen, bitches be on the up and up, and I know it gets hard. But when you rebuild yourself and you rebuild yourself better, trust and believe you appreciate it more. These niggas I've never seen niggas so happy to not have a bitch till you start talking to divorced niggas. And they truly understand the game. Now, there are some simp-ass divorced niggas who want to go right back and get married again. Right back, they keep marrying. Those are weak men who don't know how to be alone. And being alone makes you strong. Being alone helps you strengthen your mind. Not being able to have anybody's shoulder to lean on and having to figure that shit out gonna strengthen you as a man. I've been through it. Tough breakups. Damn near suicidal because you think your life is over. But you got the opportunity to rebuild. And what most men who've been in that position, when they rebuild and they become better, I asked them niggas, I asked all my, I got my old head salute to Big Sam, man. Every one of the bitches that did them dirty, just like me, just like anybody else, all of them doing bad and looking bad. The ex-wife looks terrible. Men do better after divorce than women. Men do better after breakups than women in most cases. Just look at that movie, How to Be a Player. Y'all remember How to Be a Player? When Bill Bellamy, it was Bill Bellamy. Oh, no. No. Wasn't How to Be a Player. It was Brothers. Brothers had Morris Chestnut in it, right? Brothers had Morris Chestnut. Okay, so Morris Chestnut daddy, who played Cuddy in Dead Presidents, came to his daughter's graduation party with the new young bitch in front of his ex-wife. No, that wasn't the Wood. Because the ex-wife was Jennifer Lewis. Clifton Powell, yeah. Jennifer Lewis in that movie plays what most divorced women look like. Now look at Clifton Powell. He come through, clean shaved up, lined up, suited, in shape, you know what I'm saying? You know, handsome, no homo, you know, with the bad young bitch with him. Jennifer Lewis hooting and hollering. She mad because he got a new bitch and living life. She running around drinking herself into foolishness while you rebuild everything and you left her with everything. There's a lot of good niggas. Was that Tuka play a game? No, that was the brothers. Because it was Gabriel. Was it? No, that wasn't Gabrielle Union. Was it? It had this bitch in there, man. It had your favorite bitch in there. I'm trying to remember the, you know, I be trying to remember my hood movies, man. It had her. Hold on. It had her.
It's rolling.
We've come a long way
To Justice Brown Jackson.
We came in to celebrate.
Justice Brown Jackson.
We came from the Harriet and Sojourner
To Justice Brown Jackson.
Ida B. Wells and Dr. King.
Justice Brown Jackson.
Shirley Chisholm.
Justice Brown Jackson.
Barbara Jordan and Maxine Waters.
Justice Brown Jackson.
We came here to celebrate.
Justice Brown Jackson.
A black woman on the Supreme Court.
Justice Brown Jackson.
A beautiful, intelligent woman.
Justice Brown Jackson.
Justice on the Supreme Court.
Yeah, it was the brothers. It was the brothers, y'all. It was the brothers, y'all. I know it's a lot of movies. It was 2 movies with Morris Chestnut in the same kind of theme, type of thing, this whole dating rom-com shit, but it was brothers. But that's an example of like how you see the divorced woman, how her life is. She was still alone, had no man. Her ex, no way did he want her back. He was happy and she was pissed because he was happy. Most of these bitches are pissed because niggas is happy. Every time I talk to these old niggas, I be like, man, so what's your ex-wife? Man, she is terrible. She looks like shit now. That's how that shit goes. And then we got to really get into the fact that men, you know, age like wine. And bitches age like bananas. They have a very short shelf life. You know what I'm saying? You know? And they can't do what we do. They can't. Salute to Brandon, man, coming through sponsoring us with a $50 super chat. I almost want to say, bitches age like avocados. They bitches age like guacamole with no lid on it. But just look at it, man. You wouldn't have, see what divorced bitches have, they got miserable groups. Men have analytical, strategical, you know what I'm saying, groups where we map shit out. But for the most part, niggas is winning. Our social life is way better than a divorced woman. Divorced women always look like losers for the most part. Even when they are vindictive and they try to take niggas' money, take all the assets and shit like that, they still lose in the end. I'm talking about a bitch that get everything. Look how she looked 10 years from the day she got all that shit when she had that head start on life. And she squandered all that money. Most of these bitches squander all of that money. And when them niggas rebuild, they rebuild better. They rebuild better. You know? You wouldn't have the traveler niggas, the passport niggas. You wouldn't have the red pill if it wasn't for breakups and divorces. Mainly divorces. Because unlike what women think that they can do is live like men. Like men can be young again. We really can. We could be young men again. They could never be young women. And if they knew that, because if they knew that, they wouldn't be so quick to leave. But for some reason in their mind, they think that they can do what we do and that their clock works like our clock. It doesn't. It fucking doesn't. You know, I mean, really look at a lot of these motherfucking ex-wives. Look at Dwayne Wade's ex-wife. Now, it's a terrible example because Dwayne Wade's new bitch is terrible. But listen, I'm just saying, just look at her as an ex-wife. The money she did get, she ain't do shit with. You don't see niggas going crazy trying to be with her ass. She don't got a nigga to this day, present day. She's still sitting around with her mama talking about Dwayne. There are plenty of miserable ex-wives. Look at Kevin Hart's ex-wife. All she do is talk about Kevin Hart. And she look miserable. She's still wearing his last name. That's the only reason why we know her. Her name like Tory Hart. But when you look at Cocktails with Queens, there's a bunch of divorced ass bitches. Sitting around here anger. Look at the anger in their face. Now, even more special is the niggas who ain't married. The 50 Cents, the P. Diddy's. Look at all that they can accomplish without this bitch in the way. You know? Look at what happened with what's buddy name? Wiggins. He had the bitch had a baby with his best friend. He can't even do his job now. He's so fucked up. These bitches are not a boatload of sunshine. Floyd Mayweather wouldn't be as great as he is if he had a bitch holding him back. Shit, all the drama he ever had is like the first time he been in handcuffs because of bitch. And you gotta really, really think about this shit, man. We can't even look to the people who are married to convince us that we should. The people who are married don't want to be married. It's so many times I talk to married motherfuckers and they say, man, you just appreciate the fact that you ain't married, man. You out here do your thing and kick it in. You ain't got, man, I'm telling you, this marriage shit, man, it ain't what you thought, man. Now, you can let this breakup or this marriage destroy you, or you can get better. I went through that breakup, man. I went and got in shape. I got my paper right. I bought my first property. you know, and that breakup was hard because the breakup hit, you know, had to keep hearing in the streets how happy this bitch is with the nigga. Lost my job at the same time, like within the same week. I think I was making like 70-something thousand a year at that job. Had to move back in with my parents to get my footing back. So going from being able to, you know, grown ass man, 25, 20, what is it, 24, 25, something like that. Having to go back and have my own shit, you know, going for a motherfucker now telling me what to do. Appreciate you, Brandon. Blessings to you. You know, I gotta respect my dad's crib. It's not my house. I can't just be popping in 3 in the morning, waking everybody up. Grown man can't bring a bitch through the crib. Smash. They like, man, if you gonna come in that late, just stay where you at. We gotta work in the morning. Shit, we got into it. Had to get my mind right, get out of that depression, and I rebuilt and I came back better than ever. And I said, never fucking again. Putting all your chips in the motherfucker and believing and all that shit, that's why I was like, hold on, man. That's why you don't let bitches lip profess. Because bitches' feelings change. When you down, they ain't gonna be there. The conditions have changed. So the love don't remain the same. Man, I wasn't going to the club. I wasn't going out. I had to buckle down. Only thing I could do, look for fucking jobs every day, work out, you know what I'm saying, and read. And start analyzing. Then after that, I went on the path, started dating, started meeting single moms. And started getting played by bitches because I'm downgrading at this point, going from a bad bitch with no kids, now I'm going to bad bitches with kids and bullshit. I had to learn this. To be able to tell you niggas this shit. The divorce niggas had to go through this shit. They went through and learn these things to tell you about this shit. So I'm going to listen to these niggas. I'm going to listen to these niggas that went through this shit. And every nigga that I talk to who is married is unhappy. And every nigga who I meet that's divorced is happy as ever. So what message are women sending to men when they keep stressing and pushing for marriage? Because half these motherfuckers can't even be good girlfriends. Because most of the time, men don't get shit out of the deal, and we never do. And you never expected that until you start analyzing your situation, match it up with other people's situations, see that this is a problem, and that's when I became analytical of the relationship dynamic between dating black women and dating single mothers, because I done seen it all. But without that experience, there would be no Minister Jap. There would be no all-knowing of the hoeing. But as men, you tend to get more shit done without the bitch bothering you. Women don't understand that. They don't understand what it means to build something from the ground up. They don't understand what an idea put into fruition can go. They're not what you're shooting in the gym. They're not what you're at practice. They're not what you training. They're not even what you watching the game tapes. In fact, when you're in the game, they don't even watch the whole game. These hoes come in the fourth quarter to see who won and celebrate if you won. And bitch if you lose. This is how it works. So this is why I tell you niggas, you trying to do anything of greatness, don't expect that bitch to be tagging along with you. You got to do this shit. You're going to look crazy. I still to this day been doing this shit for 10 years. I don't have so much as a friend or a family member who has bought a shirt or a hat, let alone even share my shit. I don't ask anymore. They hit me when some of their friends say this motherfucking video is crazy, man. This nigga talking some real shit. They be like, yeah, that's my boy. That's how this shit goes. With everybody. Nobody's gonna believe in you. You got to believe in you. I believe in me, and this is why I do what I do. I wake up. You think I felt like getting up today? I was watching Mortal Kombat, chilling. I didn't feel like getting up, but I had to give y'all this message because this is what I said I was gonna do. And y'all depend on hearing this shit every day to keep you niggas motivated. Because unlike a lot of these motherfuckers, I got real testimonies from real people who say I didn't change their motherfucking life. You know? So that's worth more to me. I'd rather take the long route and we do this shit the right way and we build up a real fan base instead of about some fly-by-night ass fuck shit. But you got to let the hurt and just everything that you learn from these breakups and these divorces fuel you to be better. Because there are a lot of men who lose it all and still make it happen. You know why? Because you're a fucking man. And this is what men do. Bitches lose when they lose you. Bitches lose when they lose you. Live by that. It's every nigga in this room could probably say the same shit that I could say. The bitch thought it was the grass is green on this side, this side, this side. Bitch either leave, she either fat, fucked up, broke, or getting her ass whooped. And got some kids. Your life's gravy. We don't lose in the divorces like bitches do. Initially we do, but in the long run, And I'm telling you, if you gotta be spiteful and petty and to be your fuel for you to get better, then do that. But just know you're improving yourself. And coming from those experiences, you know how fickle bitches' feelings are. Their feelings change every 30 minutes. She'll be arguing one time, you hang up the fucking phone, then they call back saying, I'm sorry I miss you. That's just women, man. But you got to understand the gamble with relying on that mood change all the time. Because this government, this system empowers them to change their mind at any given time. Even with sex, a woman can be riding a dick and say, stop. You take one more stroke, she say you raped her. Now, how many times you done got your dick sucked and the bitch going crazy like, oh, stop, and she don't stop? It's different rules for bitches. Different rules for men. You know what I'm saying? They get the right to change their mind at any time. We don't. They expect you to suffer through it. Just like when you're fucking getting your dick sucked and you bust and she keeps playing with the tip and you're like, stop. You don't get the ability to change your mind. The dick sucking has commenced. You got to suffer through it. She says stop. It's a different ball game. She could change her mind at any time. And that's what women do in these relationships. Why you think that they don't play the videotape of the wedding vows at divorce hearings? Because it's going to show how hypocritical these bitches are. Really think about this. If women, about 80% of the time, are initiating divorces, wouldn't that make them the biggest hypocrites? Wouldn't just logically, from the outside looking in, what good is that gamble? If 80% of these women can opt out and will opt out, then that means 80% of the women standing before God and their family at a wedding chapel in front of a man of God swearing on the Bible are liars. Because women are not able to make their word bond. Men do. But the reason why you niggas win after divorces, after even you thought you lost, is because that's God's way of showing these bitches that he's gonna kick them in the pussy until they realize that they need to serve real men. And he's showing these hoes that the man is the victor. You swore before me, your family and everybody, and when the times got hard, you hit the eject button. In fact, you walked in with a plan of action to leave when you feel like doing so. And men don't leave in most cases. Men are suffering, and that's why no man is really happy in these marriages. You should be ashamed as a woman to not be a man's fresh air. He has to leave you to get fresh air. Give me freedom or give me death. These niggas feel like they don't even have a life because they're so consumed in you and doing duty. You selfish bitches always have a life. Even with kids, you don't sacrifice for your kids, your husband, the home, for the future, nothing. You bitches merely live Friday to Friday. Monday through Friday. Check the check. But really think about that. Why is there not a big wave of black men, happily married black men, telling us the wonders and the glory of being married? You got relationship counseling shows. Most of these niggas don't leave because they invested the most and they stand to lose the most. And they stand because they hopefully shit could get better. But you have so much leverage as a woman and so many rights and things on your side that you leave. Women wouldn't leave at the speed that they leave now if they had actually had something invested in marriage. And all they got is time and sex. And they do that with anybody. They spend time with other niggas, they give sex to other niggas. That's it. Shit, these bitches will get kids to other niggas. A lot of you niggas need to get your children tested. Fucking with these hoes. We're in a era where women who are married, you gotta test your kids with the women we got now. You got to wear condoms with your wife. When she acting funny and it's been a few months, you ain't got the pussy and shit like that. You think a pussy's deactivated? You just got to wear condoms with their wife. A lot of men lose themselves in the duty that they have trying to please a bitch. A lot of you niggas gave up on your dreams trying to chase the idea of love. And again, I'm glad those things happened to me at a young age so I could rebuild, but it's very hard for you older niggas. That's why, and I truly don't understand why you niggas 20-year using a marriage for 20 years and all this shit. Then you go right back and get into a new marriage and you 50 and she 50. What the fuck for? This 50-year-old bitch ain't going nowhere whether you marry her or not, nigga. But that's that simp mind, man. Some niggas think they're not gonna be complete in life, you know what I'm saying, without being married. You can accomplish a lot great things. You can actually go harder at anything without being married. Once you get married and have kids, your dreams and all your ideas are going to have to stop. It's either that or you're going to be sacrificing being a good parent or sacrificing being a good husband. I tell these bitches all the time, why are you bitches with all these goddamn dreams and all this shit and you got 2 kids by 2, 3 different niggas or whatever the fuck? You still trying to be an actor, a model. Sit your ass down. You need to dream about these kids having a better life. So until you're ready to give that up, because that's what you're giving up, your dreams. And fortunately for a lot of men, they get divorced at the right time where they still could go pursue their dreams. It's a lot of niggas writing books, accomplishing shit. You know what I'm saying? Starting businesses. They see what their life is actually worth after being in the servitude of a woman. Because that's all relationships are for the most part, is because there's only one person doing the work. There's only one person really spending the money and there's only one person doing the work. There's one person doing all the complaining. There's one person with all the demands. And there's one person that's never happy. That's not the man. You bitches are not bringing smiles to niggas' faces like you're saying you do. And I'm just proving my fucking point. We're going to walk this down slow today, y'all. We're going to walk this down slow today, y'all. But women initiate the breakups. So just like I keep saying, man, if 80% of these fucking breakups and divorces are because of how they feel, then they are hypocrites. So you can never take their vows serious. You can never do that. So let's get into this work.
95% of divorces. And there are
So 75% of divorces. Let's go.
multiple reasons for that. What one reason is that women are higher in trait neuroticism. They're more sensitive to negative emotion. So they feel more units of negative emotion subjectively per unit of stress. That's a way of thinking about it. And so they get unhappy faster.
Women aren't happy. And they keep screaming how they're not happy as if these men are happy. As if as these women talk as if they're so unhappy because they're doing such a great job at making you happy. And then on top of all that, they bounce. And now we're in an information age where men are sharing their stories. We're breaking down the data. There's a wave of logic coming around. We're not stupid anymore. We're not crazy in love or stupid in love. We realize that your love's conditional, your love change, your emotions change every day. You're unstable. You're inconsistent and unstable. They hate red pill men. We don't even have to raise our voices anymore to piss women off. They're so pissed off that they can't get through to you that you already know you know what they're about to say before they say it. You know the reasons why. You look at them like, this is what women do. They're children. We see the big picture, and she's still in the opening credits. We see the big picture, and bitches see the trailer. We see the big picture on life. They see the trailer. We know exactly what you hoes are doing. We know why. We don't have to scream or yell at you. And that pisses you off even more because you're so used to men being emotionally invested. But these red pill men analyze you for what your true capabilities are. We don't have the highest expectations of your intellect, logic, and critical thinking skills, let alone values, morals, integrity. We don't expect these high things from y'all. I constantly keep telling you, stop being disappointed in women because you're only disappointed because you expected more from them. As a simp, we all experienced that. We expected more. The baby boomer generation told us that this was the way to go. Luckily, you didn't get married. Luckily, you didn't have no kids. Imagine if you would have had kids by these bitches that did you dirty back in the day, that still be doing you dirty present day. Your kids might hate you. Women are driven off of feelings. And we don't deal in that realm.
Now, why is that? Well, the jury's out on that, but some possible reasons. It seems to kick in at puberty because it's not true for boys and girls. They're smaller. Their upper bodies aren't as strong. They're not likely to win physical contests, especially with men, especially with tough men, despite the Marvel movie. Women initiate about 75% of divorces.
All right, so they are the initiators, which means women own the whole hashtag we need to talk. That's woman talk. The we need to talk is her initiating a breakup. Her voicing her displeasure. There are plenty of men who are not pleased with you, bitch. There are men right now scared to tell you that you're fat. Just to keep peace and harmony in the home, he will put up with your fat ass. But the moment he tell you that, he don't want to have to come home to your miserable ass. You know what I'm saying? Being spiteful because he told you the truth. You bitches will do some shit like this. If a man tells you you're fat, you'll blame him. You'll say, oh, I know plenty of men. It's plenty of men that like this, for your information. You do everything but fix it. Even if you fix it, you'll fix it in a vindictive way. No, don't touch me now. If nigga, he'll tell you that you're fat, you're getting fat, you need to go lose some weight. And then, this days later, he's not bringing it up no more. You try to hug her. Oh, don't hug me. I was fat, remember? Then when women want to get better, let me tell you something when women get better. When women want to get better, they want to get better to hurt you. I hear women say all the time, yeah, I broke up with my man, this, and this. Yeah, he see me, I'm a bad bitch, I'm getting the bag, this, and it. All that shit. They want to purposely try to get under your skin. That's why they do it. That's the only time you can motivate a woman, especially if she see you with a bad bitch. And then they let that shit go to their head. See, women are not in control of their emotions. Men have to control a woman's emotions. And if she don't want her emotions controlled by you, then she's no good. Because you have to be her leader, her guy, her father, her everything. If she don't want that, then she let her be in the streets. But most of these women want to be in the streets. But women have got to analyze themselves and understand that niggas are actually happy to not be with you. So that speaks to you. Now, what's going on? What really made me think about this, I was watching this video with Dr. Dre, I'm about to show you. But Dr. Dre is talking about how great he feels being a divorced man. And you would think that losing the amount of money that he had and all that shit would break him and he'd be like, man, fuck these hoes. This nigga is happy, man. That's how miserable being with most bitches of today is. Niggas will pay a bitch $100 million to get rid of this bitch. Just get away from me. That's how much of a dark cloud marriage is on a man. Because even as a $500 million man, Dr. Dre, $1 billion nigga, he still can't keep a bitch happy. So it's damn near impossible to find a happy bitch. Making a bitch happy. If a billionaire can't make a bitch happy, who can? This is what you hear from a lot of married old cats, man.
Time in my entire life that I've been completely free.
This is that when he said that, I was like, wow. And I think about it every time I talk to my old heads. They love not being married. I mean, they really love it. And the fact that they love not being married the way that they love being the way that I thought that they would love marriage lets me know how terrible marriage must be for a nigga to love. I mean, just really just ecstatic that they don't have the obligation of a bitch would lead me as an intelligent man to believe that marriage must be fucking awful.
This is the first time in my entire life that I've been completely free. This is the first time in my life that I'm experiencing true freedom, meaning
92 bricks.
I'm free from a relationship. I don't need to make money. I don't have to work.
See, I'm getting an understanding from a lot of the retired niggas, you know what I'm saying? No bitch, no kids, freedom. A lot of niggas don't want to give that up. I get it. That's why they constantly telling us don't do it. It's the baby boomers, parents, and you know, your mama want to be a grandmama and all that. Yeah. But women got a big job that women they got a really hard task out here. I'm just gonna be real, and I don't think that they can put their pride to the side and really step up and change the narrative of marriage and really sell it on us, like sell marriage to us. Tell me how I'm going to benefit, entice me with it. Because these niggas, the way that they talk, it's like they hated every day being with this bitch. And these bitches be fine.
If I don't want to, I can work when I want to. All of my kids are grown, so I'm not a slave to my kids. I'm not a slave to anything. I'm not a slave to a job.
See, like the way that he's saying freedom and slavery. Women say this shit, oh, I had to cook and clean. That ain't shit. The man had to provide the home with the stove and the heat and the gas for you to cook with your raggedy ass. Niggas provide the household that you can complain in. Slave to the children. You hoes don't even make parenthood pleasant. I'm just saying, where is this joy being sold to us? Even the gay community ain't getting married. And they just fought for it and won. And there's not an abundance of gays getting married. I mean, is marriage fucking dead at this point? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I had hopes. The older I get, I understand how treacherous and how fucked up this shit could go. People right now don't even get along. Imagine if you had a contract on your friendships. And you had to pay alimony to friends. We don't even have good boyfriend-girlfriend dynamics. Hoes is still in the streets. Niggas is still running through bitches. She bring all her experiences to the table. You bringing all yours. Both of y'all playing cards. You trying not to show your hand. She trying not to show her hand. Y'all competing against each other and not being companions. She keeping score. You continuously keep doing when it's unappreciated. You know? She want to, trying to think of the word, but she want to ultimatum you. Do this or I'm leaving. The one proclaiming to have all the power and always wanting to walk out barely does shit. They don't lose. They don't invest. Time and pussy. Shit that she'll give to the streets. Next day. This man is using words like freedom and slavery when speaking about marriage. That's harsh. Freedom is something you're fighting to have. Slavery is something you're forced to do. You to put the shackles of the government on your relationship. And the government handed this bitch the whip. And the children are the cattle that you got to take care of. Work on and raise up. All the responsibility falls on men. Let me speak heavy. In relationships, all the fucking responsibility is on men. All of the enjoyment, the bitch gets. That's why you don't hear men talking about something. I'm looking for my happiness. We don't get the opportunity or luxury to be happy. And even when these bitches leave, they are never happy. They have never been happy a day in their life. Happiness is a fucking illusion. If they ever were happy, they wouldn't be with you. They would be with the motherfucker who was making them happy. But they keep bouncing from dick to dick to dick to dick to dick to situation to situation, kid to kid to kid, looking for happiness, and it never happens. Men don't be happy in relationships. This is the first time in Dr. Dre's life he's ever been fucking happy. Yes, I believe in marriage before you have children. If you're going to have children, you got to have a marriage. But when you get to a certain age, it's a wrap. What for? If you want to have kids. But this motherfucker, but see, we laid it all on the line. You have got, if you're going to get married, you got to get something out of the deal, bro. And I'm not talking about some bullshit, some good words, a back massage, a foot rub, nigga. You got to get something out of the deal. And I'm talking about something substantial. Something that will prevent this bitch from every time she wake up and her pussy bleeding to make her feel like I'm not happy and I think we should take some time apart. Jay Will, salute to you, man. Sponsoring us $50 super chat. Say, caught yesterday's show, Tyrese, about Tyrese, and couldn't donate. Pure fire of knowledge. Oh, and knowledge. God damn. Y'all about to maybe do a reading rainbow, nigga. I can't see. Dudes have to understand when a woman is shit testing them, you gotta check them immediately or the relationship is done. Keep preaching. All men get to do in relationships is duty. We do all the work, she does all the enjoyment. All enjoyment they get. And niggas have to psych themselves into saying that my life's work is to make you happy, and I'm happy if you're happy. That's a man's talking point. I'm happy if you're happy. Don't let these bitches say that type of shit. You ain't made a nigga happy for shit. Most niggas, it should be a fucking shame and speak to y'all as women. Speaks to your what you actually bring to men. If men are out here divorced and the first time in life that they ever been happy is leaving a marriage, that's the time they truly appreciate life. Sound like the nigga who went to jail and say, man, I just want my freedom. I don't give a fuck. I work at Burger King, Walmart, McDonald's. I don't care. Anything's better than here. So sell us on marriage. Tell me what of significant gain that men, we get out of this pledge. Because we're going to do what we said we're going to do. And you would think, as fucking selfish and self-centered you bitches are, you would make sure you at least didn't get fucking fat. You only care about yourself anyway. Why the fuck are you fat? You don't want to have this conversation. How you gonna be fat and selfish? How you gonna be conniving, doing everything for your benefit and you fat? Tell me how. As vain as you are, as materialistic as you are, as attention-seeking as you are, as women collectively of today's times, why are you fat? You got niggas out here putting in their work and devotion, keeping their word bond, and getting rewarded with a fat bitch with attitude. Why should you be getting told you're getting fat? As much as you're in the fucking mirror. Are we not making sense? As much as women are in the damn mirror, how are you fat in a marriage? You got your own washroom in the house. You done took the spare bedroom and turned it into your closet with shoes and all types of shit. How are you a fat bitch? You obviously love yourself. All your money, you spend the nigga's money, save yours. Whole Facebook full of selfies. How are you a fat wife? Do you really love yourself like you say you do? Because action-wise, duty-wise, on paper, everything you do is for the benefit of you. But when it comes time for you to actually benefit you, you don't show up. The only benefit that we actually like, that benefits you and benefits him, you don't perform that. You won't even remain looking good. What are we getting from these marriages? The most depressed men on earth are married to fat bitches. If you see a married alcoholic, he's definitely with a fat bitch. You can't even bring joy as a fat bitch. Fat bitch supposed to be nice. I can understand niggas taking shit from a bad bitch, but you want to be a fat bitch giving niggas hell. We know the bad bitch can't be trusted. They ain't loyal. But look, I mean, this man is talking. This is the description of marriage.
This is the first time in my entire life that I've been completely free. This is the first time in my life that I'm experiencing true freedom. Meaning,
92 bricks.
I'm free from a relationship. I don't need to make money. I don't have to work if I don't want to. I can work when I want to. All of my kids are...
Now, all of that he did. As with most of you men. All of that he did. He provided that lifestyle. He made those dollars. Niggas provide. Bitches receive. Motherfuckers in here, oh, men get fat too. Men should have the ability to get fat. We can lose it, but it's not the same boat. You offer absolutely shit. That fat man can do way more tasks than your fat ass. I bet you on paper that fat husband is doing more providing for the household than you. He can still protect, he can still get shit done, he can still keep a roof over his head. He still manage the money well, he still bring the money in. He's still the guidance, the all-knowing and the wisdom. The fuck you got? You don't get the ability to get fat. That nigga wanna eat a steak, you feed daddy a goddamn steak. Fuck out of here. All you have is your looks. All women have is your looks. Without your looks, your beauty and your youth, you're worthless to the world. Listen, let me talk to you motherfucking female. Let me talk to y'all. Without your youth, beauty, you know what I'm saying, body, You're worthless to the world. You're worthless to the world. If you don't got looks, youth, and a body, you're going to get treated like a man in this world. And trust me, you don't want to be treated like a fucking man in this world. So yes, fat, ugly bitches are worthless. They better bury themselves in their books and in their work. The best they'll ever be is treated like a man in society. You will not get the privileges of a lady. You want to talk heavy? We can talk. I'm telling you, you're absolutely worthless to the world if you're obese, ugly, and you're old. As a woman, we don't absolutely need you. The best you can do for the world is your failure attempts to do male work. Get a job, go write books, bury yourself in your fucking studies. Because other than that, the world does not want or need you. Now what? Now what? Tell me the world needs fat, ugly bitches. Tell me what we can't do without a fat, ugly bitch around. What's the purpose? So you gonna come in a marriage, whining, bitching, not doing your motherfucking duties, and then turn into an old, fat, ugly bitch? This is what you reward a great man with. A provider, a protector, a visionary, a man with a fucking plan. That's how you reward him. Let yourself go. Just take your hands off the wheel and close your eyes. And crash out. That's what niggas is getting marrying y'all. One more time, we're gonna rock it all the way through.
That I've been completely free. This is the first time in my life that I'm experiencing true freedom. Meaning, 92 bricks. I'm free from.
He don't look like a miserable bitch. Like how most of y'all divorced women look. He can still get out here and chop it with these hoes right now. See, we don't age like how y'all hoes age. And I know it makes you mad.
A relationship. I don't need to make money. I don't have to work if I don't want to. I can work when I want to. All of my kids are grown, so I'm not a slave to my kids. I'm not a slave to anything. I'm not a slave to a job or any of that. So, you know, just celebrated my 57th birthday. And like I said,
this nigga almost 60. Don't look nothing like these cocktails and queens ass motherfucking hoes. He can still get out here and pull a bitch. He can get him a 32-year-old right now.
For the first time in my entire life, I'm completely fucking free. It's an amazing feeling. I don't have to worry about like, well, where you been? Where you?
Amazing feeling. These niggas are saying it feels amazing that this bitch is out of my life.
Going and who you with? You know what I mean? It's like none of that. It's all you. I feel sorry for you married motherfuckers right now. To be honest with you.
This is what I hear from married men all the time. I feel sorry for you niggas getting married. Niggas don't congratulate niggas on engagements and shit no more. They just be waiting. They be counting the motherfucking days on the calendar. When is this shit gonna be over with? Because it's gonna end.
You know, it's like, nah, let me just keep it all the way. Keep 100. It, please. You know, and I'm only saying this because I'm, you know, newly divorced. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I'm going to feel in the next 5 years, but right now, it's just bliss, complete motherfucking freedom.
Now, these bitches don't look as happy when they be divorced. Cocktails and queens look angered. But you got to understand, these bitches chose these lives of being a nigga's ex-wife. These bitches initiate the divorce. They have the exit plan in place. We don't. This shit is so bad. Nick, like I said, this is why shows called Give Me Freedom or Give Me Death. Niggas would rather die than to be with you bitches. Real talk. This is gonna be one of the craziest things I've ever seen. But this goes to speak to how miserable you'll be with today's bitch.
If the Miami-Dade Police Department calls you and tells you that they have recovered your husband's body and he is dead by apparent suicide. So you and your family plan his funeral. And everyone is shocked that this happened. But you're on bad terms with your ex-husband's family, so you stay in California and they stay in Florida while they plan the funeral. And you don't go to the services in Florida because his family said it'd be way too traumatic if you were to show up because you guys were on bad terms because you were in the middle of a divorce with your husband. So throughout this entire process, you talk to a coroner's office, you talk to a funeral home, you make arrangements, you even pay for things. And you believe that on January 22nd, your husband took his life and it is now March. And you spend months grieving and you even think about unaliving yourself because you feel like you're the one that did it. And one day you go on live on TikTok and someone tells you to check your DMs because they have information regarding your husband. And you open the DM only to find out that your husband is not only alive, but he is living in Mexico with his mistress of 6 years.
You must be one terrible bitch for a man to have to fake his death to not be with you. This man faked his death and left her. He had to have left her with everything. From insurance to everything. The divorce wasn't even final. Fuck it. The nigga said, I'll fake my death and move to Mexico. This is how terrible marriage is. This is how terrible marriage is, where a man has to fake his death. He even got the family in on it. Nobody, listen, this story sounds crazy to us, but to his family, they said, man, we know what you're going through. We're here to help. The family was on board. Anything to get you away from this bitch, bruh. Anything to get you away from this bitch. The whole family. No. Don't come to the funeral. You know, it's not going to feel right. That's deep. You ain't shit as a bitch. Again, y'all hoes gonna stop acting like y'all bringing everybody joy, screaming about how unhappy you are.
Put a finger down if the Miami-Dade Police Department calls you and tells you that they have recovered your husband's body and he is dead by apparent suicide. So you and your family plan his funeral. And everyone is shocked that this happened. But you're on bad terms with your ex-husband's family, so you stay in California and they...
The family can't stand this bitch. They gonna do anything to get you out of this shit, man. Take your spicy and move down to Mexico. Niggas faking their deaths. This is what marriage is doing? I'm not sold. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. That's why I said some of us might have to just say we missed our time. It's for the young motherfuckers, man. It's for the young motherfuckers and the broke motherfuckers. Trust me, if you grown as hell and you having something, marriage is not going to probably be, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to really understand what you're really getting out of this shit, but an obligated fucking headache. You know? In relationships, you can at least walk away from arguments. You can't walk away from a marriage argument. Them shits is coming. You sign paper to hear this bullshit. You know? You can't say you're being harassed or stalked. You motherfuckers are literally one unit now.
Stay in Florida while they plan the funeral. And you don't go to the services in Florida because his family said it'd be way too traumatic if you were to show up because you guys were on bad.
Now, this motherfucker gonna say a lot of women rather be single too. Bullshit. Because every time women break up, they don't break up to be single. They break up and move to another fucking nigga that they had on deck. No bitch is ever truly fucking single. Unless you're a fat, old, ugly bitch. A bitch with no purpose in life. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And other women rather be single too. I'm just going to say something because I want to defend the women. It doesn't work. It don't fucking work. Ain't no women fucking dumping a nigga to go be single. That's what they tell niggas. If you believe your bitch dumped you and say, you know, I just trying to find myself and live my truth. You know, I just can't do this and I just want to chase my career and travel. Bullshit. She's been convinced by the elsewhere dick. Bitch is always in a relationship with another nigga. Quick. Nigga. 12 hours. You know, she already start filling out the W-4s for the new nigga. You better stop this shit, nigga. She handing a resignation letter to you, signing W-4s, and filling out benefit paperwork for the new nigga. Same day. And still calling you for severance pay. I want to defend the women.
Suicide. So you and your family plan his funeral, and everyone is shocked that this happened. But you're on bad terms with your ex-husband's family, so you stay in California and they stay in Florida while they plan the funeral. And you don't go to the services in Florida because his family said it'd be way too traumatic if you were to show up because you guys were on bad terms because you were in the middle of a divorce with your husband. So throughout this entire process, you talk to a coroner's office, you talk to a funeral home, you make arrangements, you even pay for things. And you believe that on January 22nd, you're...
He even made the bitch pay for the funeral. Dude is a gangster. Salute to bro. Damn, they cooking Jennifer in the chat. Damn. You done jumped in here with the junkyard dogs. Oh my God.
Shut the fuck up! You think I'm here to play around with y'all? God damn on that!
Yeah, man. We not playing, man. We stand firm on this shit, man. Because we know y'all women are full of shit. We don't let y'all get away with that shit here, man.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
We cook. This is the Lord's house. This is what we do. Heavy foot on their necks. Yeah. We don't play games here, man. We don't play games over here, man. This ain't the Ricky Lake show, man. This ain't the Ricky Lake show, man. I might be beige and I might be smiling, but I ain't playing, goddammit. We ain't playing, man. We came to cook. We know what's happening.
Your husband took his life, and it is now March. And you spend months grieving, and you even think about unaliving yourself because you feel like you're the one that did it. And one day you go on live on TikTok and someone tells you to check your DMs because they have information regarding your husband. And you open the DM only to find out that your husband is not only alive, but he is living in Mexico with his mistress of 6 years, who he's been having an affair with.
You're such a great woman. A nigga gotta fake his death. You heard stories. We've all heard these stories of passion. What men have, you know what I'm saying? You know, went straight, you know what I'm saying?
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
All right, Mr.
Went complete ape shit on these bitches and got them up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But this man went as far as said, you know what? I'm not gonna harm you. I'm gonna fake my death. That way, I'll never hear from you again. I want to just get a whole new life, like throw my life away and just get a whole new life. That's how niggas is carrying it. Like, you hoes are that terrible. I want a new life. I will fake my death to not be with your ass. Look at this devilish spouse. That ain't nothing to come home to. Motherfucker don't want to come home to this. And that's why I tell y'all, man, I got partners that these niggas want to just hang out all day and they got wives and shit. And the reason why they want to do that, because they want that bitch to go to sleep. They don't want to fucking be around their wife, man. They just want to go home and they don't want to talk to her. They want to come home and that bitch sleep. Or them niggas get drunk or high, you know what I'm saying? So they don't have to deal with that bitch sober. Because they go crazy. They gonna go crazy, man. It's real shit, man. It's a lot of niggas who don't want to go home because of these wives, man. You know what I'm saying? This man, he don't even want to come home, bro.
Work phone, but the reason why I was blowing up the work phone was because...
See, this is what you got to look for. Girl, let's just get married. I just want to get married. Big potato salad making ass Brenda. You know what I'm saying? This is what they trying to sell married. This is the package they want to sell the black man.
I was blowing up the work phone, but the reason why I was blowing up the work phone was because Mr. Cox was hired to work an 8-hour shift.
Listen to this bitch, man. He works an 8-hour shift and got a German Shepherd. A goddamn German Shepherd as a wife. Would you want to come home to this? Would you want to come home to this? Come on, man. You can't even light a cigarette without her motherfucking hair catching on fire, man. That's synthetic. What is this synthetic shit? Cultural appropriation. Culture appropriation. Culture appropriation. Whose culture is she appropriating?
Right. Mr. Cox will work 15 and 16-hour shifts, so he didn't have to be at home with me and the kids.
This nigga will work a double shift just to not be around this bitch. Damn! What you're saying, you are more productive utilizing the fact of not seeing this bitch as a motivation. You see how men innovate through our pain? Really think about this. He works an 8-hour shift normally. You're so bad that he channels that anger and that sadness and madness that you bring to him into something productive, and he's more productive than ever because you suck. Niggas are not running home. He's more happy. He gets more out of life by avoiding you. Black woman. You see how I break that down? Yeah, you should be pissed off. When a man will work 2 days worth of work just so he don't have to see your ass. Cause some niggas will go out, you know what I'm saying, go fuck up a hoes, get other kids and shit, go out, get drunk, get in trouble. This man said, man, you know what? I'ma work 2 shifts just so I ain't gotta come home to this bitch. I'm gonna take the pain that she causes me and channel it into something positive that has a better outcome than coming home to this big bitch with this damn fucking parakeet hair she has on her head. Damn, I'm good. I know y'all be like, where you find this job? I work hard and research for this shit.
The Cox will work 15 and 16-hour shifts, so he didn't have to be at home with me and the kids.
So it was more calm and comforting on the tarmac with jets than it was at home with your wife and children.
Your Honor, I ain't gonna...
Woo! Nigga, come on, man. You think if that woman say, I want a divorce from him, he's gonna be sad? You think he's gonna be sad? Bruh gonna be like, finally, nigga.
Ain't like, yeah. Cause, you know, Your Honor, I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Home with your wife and children with jets than it was at comforting on the tarmac with jets. It was more calm and comforting on the tarmac with jets than it was at home with your wife and children.
Your Honor, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Cause, you know.
See, men do work. Y'all complain and still get to go search the world for happiness. Get the fuck out of here.
I'd rather be at work making money, it's every week pay, than to hear her mouth nagging.
The kids in.
I know a nigga got a second job. He a cop in the daytime and he work at a club at nighttime just so he don't got to come home and hear his bitch.
It's every week pay, then to hear her mouth nagging.
The kids
So
is
you
the
weren't
money.
running from the kids, you were running from her.
Basically.
There you go. This is how they trying to sell us on marriage, y'all. Look, man. Let's do this shit, man. Y'all want to get these calls popping? We can do this shit, man. We can do this shit, man. We can do this shit. We get these calls popping, man. Today's show, Give Me Freedom or Give Me Death. How men wake up after the breakup. Basically, we're going to compare and contrast, man. Divorced women, divorced men. Who looks better and who's happier? My vote is for the men. I ain't never seen this many niggas excited to be divorced. I see a lot of bitches miserable in divorces, jumping from dick to dick to dick, to relationship to relationship, and that shit don't never work out. You know what I'm saying? Even them passport niggas, they having a blast living life. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the passport niggas, the divorce passport niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just stop buying pussy, man. Keep it smooth, man. Go to the gym, work out, man. Get your hair cut. Run some game on the bitch, man. Run some game on the bitch, man. Let's go, man. Passport nigga.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots?
Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America, America, beautiful. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shot? Who wants to come back with us to America? To America. To America.
Yeah, man. That single diva, divorced diva, you know what I'm saying? Her life is shitty compared to that divorced bachelor, man. Niggas, boy, they kids grown. They start leaving you hoes alone, man. Y'all bitches sit around bitter with the rest of your little divorced ass friends. Nothing going on. Y'all get fat, get out of shape. You know? It's just a bad look for y'all. Overall, it's a bad goddamn look. Y'all don't live the same life. It's just not happening, cuz. Hold on. It's just not happening, cuz. You know? But that's how bad marriages are today, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, niggas are doing anything to get away from you bitches. And some niggas may not make it, man. Oh my God. Minister Jap the third. You niggas ain't right for this one. Thanks for your guidance. I'm no longer a toilet seat, bro. Thank you, Father. How did you do this shit? How you do my face like that, man? That shit ain't right, man. How this nigga do my face like this, man? I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt, man. This is Jabba Patel, man. You can't be doing Jabba Patel like that, man.
We don't want to talk with you, actually.
Why don't you go and off then?
You go. How can you slap? How can you slap?
Mad or what?
How can she slap? How can she slap me?
How can you slap?
How can she slap me?
How did you enter?
How could you slap, you bastard? No more Wizard of Juice. Y'all remember that on Encino Man? No more Wizard of Juice. No more Wizard of Juice. You gotta be old for that movie, man. But yeah, man, this nigga rather work 16 hours back to bike than to come home to a fat ass wife. I told you, man, that's my worst nightmare, man. To be the guy with the fat wife. Like, I don't want to be the guy with the fat wife, bro. Like, dude. You know, I might have to fake my death for that one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fake my death and fuck around and be in India somewhere. Yeah, take a spicy to India, nigga. Curry chicken style. That shit crazy, man, but a lot of niggas don't make it, man. Some niggas is not making it, man. You know, this is an unfortunate situation right here. You know what I'm saying? This bitch, we're gonna walk it down, man. This shit, you know, again, man, this is the modern marriage, man, is hell on earth, bro.
No, you ain't trying to get ready for work. Look at him. This is a sad case, y'all. He getting his stuff. Look at that. Sad case.
You trying to get ready for work? So this is the new bitch you're gonna have that want to go on live, Facebook, all in your business. You know, this is what niggas got to look forward to, man, with marriage, man.
Okay, Jeremy, what is the conversation you want to have? Yeah, and your baby in the room. you want to have?
We good. If I'm, give me my phone, bro. Don't say
What is the
something.
conversation you want to have? What the conversation?
And this is the thing too, man. What I noticed too, women like to provoke arguments even when you don't want to have them. They want to still provoke it because they're so used to people responding back to them. They don't understand when motherfuckers don't give a shit about this dumb shit because they see it's stupid. And like I always say, my motto is, you know, I don't like to respond to stupid questions because stupid responses end up becoming stupid conversations. So I just try to ignore all stupidity. I'm like, oh, this is stupid. What you just said is stupid. But they just keep probing and poking and they want you to respond. You know what I'm saying? That's what women do.
He said, what's the conversation?
Don't touch me. I call the police over here. Don't do that. Touch me.
He said, what's the conversation y'all want to have?
Get on me.
What's the conversation you want to have?
I'm finna send that over here. She touched me.
Ain't nobody touching you.
I'm gonna send my cousin over here. Do not touch me,
Don't
bro.
have nobody over here.
Oh, baby.
You don't even get real hair from these bitches. You get the lesbian eyebrow ring. She don't even have eyebrows. She like a cancer patient.
Tell your daughter to keep her hands on me. Tell your daughter to keep her hands on me.
You the one slap me. You the one slap me. Hit me now. Hit me now.
Keep her hands on me.
See how they try to provoke you? You know what I'm saying? See, this is why I'm glad you bitches got live for somewhat reason because y'all get to actually, because y'all so stupid, y'all get to show everybody's side of the story. Y'all end up showing the truth. Y'all provoke this violence and all this shit. Y'all, all the unhappiness, let me talk to these hoes for a second. All you hoes that's unhappy, you caused it. If you got a bad marriage, bitch, you caused it. Women are the cause of all of this shit, man. Men don't ask for much. Women do. Remember that. Men don't ask for much. Women do, man.
What's up, man?
I'm still asking what is the conversation.
Oh, man. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna get out. I ain't really trying to argue at all. I'm just trying to get my...
No, you want to go tell your family about this, about that. You want to do this.
I'm trying to leave from over here and pee, man. I ain't trying to argue at all.
Ain't nobody. I'm going to take my car key off. Stop.
See, this is the type of shit. Now the bitch want to take a car. Get your fucking ass on, bitch. This is the motherfucker talking about you married. I just want to get married. This is the new marriage.
What is the conversation? No, what's the conversation? What's the conversation?
And marriage in the black community is Operation Impossible, Mission Impossible. That's the bitch's mama in the background too, nigga. Don't marry these hoes, bro.
Hands on.
What's the conversation?
Keep your hands on. Don't touch me, bro.
What's the conversation?
Move, bro. I'm trying to get ready for work, man. Go.
How you getting ready for work? What is going on? That's all I'm here. I'm over here.
He's not trying to go see another bitch. He's not trying to do no other shit. He's trying to go to work. Men always work. This is what these bitches do to working men.
Talking about I don't do nothing for the kids, I don't do nothing. I do what I can when I can.
Understand.
But like I said, don't keep putting me in situations that's not my problem. And then, like I said, this is your family. You supposed to be here helping take care of these kids. No, you're not good because you're not here taking care of these kids. He wanna go cop everybody.
Keep your hands on me, bro. Don't touch me again.
Touch you.
Jason, sit there over here. We'll make it easy. Sit there over here. I'm finna do it just like this. Sit there over here.
Ain't nobody finna come over here and do nothing.
Get your hands on me, bro. Stop touching me. Move.
Jesus, stop.
Sit there over here, Jason.
Ain't nobody coming over here.
Oh, me, bro. Sit down. Get your motherfucking hands on me, bro. Stop touching me, bro.
Stop.
Don't touch me.
This is the man's side of the story that you hoes always choose to breeze over. And you think that you're just bringing happiness to men. This is why niggas don't want to come home to you bitches.
I'm gonna kill you. Murder scene,
Touch me again.
Stop.
Let go. Touch me. Touch me again. Touch me a motherfucking again.
Stop.
Touch me again.
Ain't nobody finna do
Don't
that.
put my gun on
Ain't
me.
nobody finna do nothing.
She done pulled out a gun, y'all. Black woman. Wife. This is the wife. Let's go.
Open this car call the police.
Stop.
Tell me you got to go.
Hang
Don't worry
on.
about it.
Stop.
Don't worry about it. Tell me
Stop.
the Tell me the
Stop. Yeah.
Tell me the
Yeah. Stop. Yeah, bitch. Stop. Stop. I'm not over here for this.
Motherfucker gonna keep her hands
I'll
on
kill
me,
your
bro.
ass night, bitch. Stop. Nobody, I can get out
Get out while you can, fellas.
my bed for this.
Man, people so
Stop.
selfish, man. Yo, I lose my shoes, man.
Oh, you ain't getting that, everything in the top of the
This is the torture and the horror of being with today's bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is why, you know what I'm saying? It's either freedom or death, nigga. Go for the freedom.
me. Stop. Get somewhere and sit down. Y'all gonna have to stop all this. Then y'all wonder why the kids.
This is the peace and harmony that these women bring to men. You get down on one damn knee. You're supposed to go buy a ring. You trying to go out and work. You trying to go out and provide. You're taking care of your kids. You got this bitch mama living in your house. It's never good enough. She's never satisfied. She's never pleased. She does everything she can going on live on Facebook to try to embarrass and disparage you as a man, belittle you as a man. And you get rewarded by her taking after she took everything from you, she comes and takes your life. And you niggas still worried about police brutality and this invisible white man. When you are laying next to the devil every night, you are procreating with the devil. With every stroke, you are fucking the devil. You running around here working 2-3 jobs to provide for the needs of the devil. Even when she divorced you, she will show you how much of the devil she is. If she will kill her own kids with abortion, imagine what she'll do to you. And she'll do it. Because the world revolves around her. And y'all supposed to be selling marriage to us. You can't even have a civil conversation without this bitch picking up a weapon or a gun. You can't even walk out the door and walk away from an argument without this bitch standing in the way of you and the door, provoking you and putting her hands on you, and still manages to play victim in the end. So I'm sorry, y'all, if I shitted on the dream of marriage for most, but it's hard. This is a very hard sell women have at this point. This is going to be a very, very hard sell. And we need to look at it like this. Women need to sell marriage to us. This is why I've always told y'all, I've been consistently saying this for years. Right or am I wrong? I don't want y'all to think this is some new fly-by-night theory of mine. I've been told y'all, after all of the things that we provide as men, and as a husband, why the hell are we asking women to marry us? These women should be proposing to us. Have I not said that? A woman should be on one knee proposing to us. Because she gets all the benefits. We don't get anything out of her or from her that we haven't got before. Half of you niggas are married to a bitch that you fucked on the first night you met her. So how precious was the damn pussy then, nigga? Because that's all she got now. The bitch fat, out of shape, entitled. and very opinionated. And all she could do is pay you with pussy and some old little bit of head. And she ended up taking your motherfucking life. They take everything, nigga. They take the kids, take your assets, take the home, take the cars, take your money, and take your life. Take. And men, all you do is give. And you don't even get a thank you or no type of appreciation or respect. So yes, they need to be on their knees, looking up and asking, will you please marry me and fix my life? Because I can't do it alone. And I know you're such a good fucking man that you're going to do all these things because you're a man of duty and I want to serve you and I want to fucking be a part of your program because your fucking program works and I want to be in your world. How can I help? But it's the opposite way around. You niggas on your knees looking up to the bitch, giving her the option of saying, yeah, nah, I don't think I want to be served by you. Look at all that husbands have to offer. And look what you bitches offer. Y'all don't offer shit. Absolute shit. 503, who we got? $503, man. Okay, get it together, man. 205, who we got?
Jap, what's good? Deacon Knight checking in.
What's good, man?
I don't know when they're gonna learn. I don't know when. I guess some men are just gluttons for punishment. Some are just gluttons for punishment. On the topic of where homeboy was in a divorce court and saying how he was working long shifts to avoid his wife.
Yeah.
When I was in the Marine Corps, that was a common thing. I had a recruiter. He would stay in his office sometimes till 9, 10 o'clock at night, 4 or 5 hours after the recruiting station had closed down, and he would just stay there. And he told us, he said, do y'all know why I stay here several hours after everybody has gone home? He said, not necessarily just to make extra quota. He said, I really don't want to go home to my wife. I was like, well, damn. When I got to the fleet, it was the same fucking way. I couldn't figure out why a lot of our staff NCOs would hold us over. For all the military dudes in the chat, y'all know, y'all recognize how they would hold us over past 4 p.m., 1,600 hours most days, well past. And I later found out a lot of the staff NCOs did not want to go home to their wives. Some of them had already been married once before. That's why a lot of them was alcoholics. Fucking, some of them was 32, 33 years old, looked like they was fucking 50 and 60 years old in the goddamn face, you know, with the stresses of being in combat and then having to deal with a nagging ass fucking wife. You know, like, what the fuck? Like, I'd rather go fight the goddamn Taliban and sit there and go have to deal with a nagging ass wife. Well, he eventually wound up divorcing her. Now he's remarried again, retired, and actually living a happier life. And a lot of my buddies that are married, they see me 33 years old, retired from the Marine Corps myself. I've never been married. I went through my heartbreaks in my 20s with some bad relationships, and they all envy me and look at me. Man, you get on that Harley and just go everywhere, and you just have a good time. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I learned through them relationships. I wasn't able to take all the out-of-town trips that I got, save up and do what the fuck I do now. Because when I was tied to them bitches, I'm looking back at it, I was miserable as fuck, man. Mm-hmm. Why do y'all motherfuckers insist on asking a bitch to be a part of your life when she is going to do nothing more than be dead weight and a fucking anchor?
Mm-hmm.
Men are actually assets in a relationship. Men bring and add value. Women are depreciating liability. Why would you sit there and ask a bitch to be a part of your life so you can pay her bills, take care of her, and put up with her bullshit when it should be the exact opposite? She should be asking you to make her life better. You asking a bitch to basically make your life worse.
And you want to know what's so crazy if you really think about it? Marines are, you know what I'm saying, between them and the Navy SEALs, like the top notch in the armed forces as far as, you know what I'm saying, just the severity.
We are the world's most elite fighting force.
Yeah. Just like the elite training and everything that comes with it, and the harshness that what they endure. But the only thing that seems to break these motherfuckers down to where they can't control their emotions, they can, you know what I'm saying, they're in pain, is bitches. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Like, these motherfuckers can get into combat, they can kill motherfuckers, they can sleep at night, they ain't got, you know what I'm saying, they can do all types of shit, but the only thing that fucks up their mind, I mean, they got drill sergeants cursing them out, bullets flying, you know what I'm saying, all this types of shit. They can endure all of that, but they just cannot endure this bitch. And that's how powerful it is to choose the right bitch to be with, because every man lets his guard down around the people they're comfortable with. And when you let your guard down with that bitch and you invest in this bitch and you're expecting all these great things and to get let down, that's when these niggas go crazy. That's the only thing that breaks Marines and Navy SEALs and, you know what I'm saying, people, cops and shit, like all the shit they can see the worst of the worst shit in the world, but they don't want to go home.
And that's you said it right there. We had another one. He was a first sergeant. This man, no shit, slept in his fucking office. He slept in his fucking office. The guys told me, and I even went and looked in his office. He had a fucking cot in his office. Y'all military niggas know them old Odin green cot that could fold up and you can unfold them and you slept on. He slept on one of those in his office. He did not go home to his wife. He would make excuses to not go home. I never could figure out why a lot of times I would see them dudes at the E Club with us at 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, you know, during the weeknight or whatever. And I'm like, bro, you got a wife and kids at home. Why are you here with us? Just for the single brothers that live in the barracks. But as I got older, I understood. And I know more and more of these men who tell me all the time, they said, man, you smart. You stand by yourself. You single. You ain't putting up with it. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Jap. I already have mental health issues and PTSD. What makes you think I'm going to let a bitch push me over the edge to the point where I do some OJ shit?
Yeah, man. That's what's happening. Like, again, these women are lying to themselves and lying to the world, and they're making themselves look like that they're not happy, as if the fact that they're not happy is that they're so focused on making men happy. And men have never told the world, like, look, man, I ain't never been happy. And I probably, whatever this form of happiness that that a man's supposed to have, niggas really don't experience that shit until they experience what it means to be miserable. And the definition of miserable is being with you. So not having you, niggas appreciate life.
And this is another thing right here, too. You said it earlier. Going through that heartbreak in your 20s. So when you older, because when you get older, that shit harder on you, man. Mm-hmm. That shit is really hard on a man when he gets older. And like you said, too, about men and women after the breakup, after the divorces, men generally are happier. You think about it. Look at most women after they divorce. Most of them indulge in alcohol, girls' trips.
The bitch look like a damn divorce. Some bitches just look like a divorce.
Yeah. And most of the women I know that are over 35, 40 years of age that are divorced, a lot of them are alcoholics. They always going on trips someplace, making it look like they really happy or whatnot, when in reality, they fucking miserable. The men are truly happy. See, when men get together and congregate and hanging out, we are truly happy. I'm on the bike scene too. I'm a biker. A lot of brothers I see at the clubhouse, when we get together, we truly happy to be in each other's company, out here riding around, showing off motorcycles. You know, that's what we do. That's what men do. It's in our nature to compete and flex and talk shit. Women do it out of spite and envy. Women are truly jealous of each other. Men, when we see a joker got something nice, like, yeah, bro, I have to for you. One day I'm going to give me one. Bitch's mindset be, why the fuck she got one and I don't.
Yeah, man, I feel you, bro. Any last words for us, bro?
All I can say is, man, if you in a fucking relationship or marriage with a bitch and she treating you any kind of way and you giving your all, quit dealing with that bullshit. Get the fuck out, fucking cash in your chips and walk away and start over. You deserve way better than that bitch. That bitch does not deserve you. Speak your night.
844, who we got?
What's up, Jap? It's your boy Whack, man. What's happening, my high yellow brother?
What's good, bro?
Yo, man, just calling in on my daily check-in with you, man. And, listening to the last call, I was in and out taking calls for business, but some anecdotal information for you. Man, I was married over 20 years, man, and did the whole thing, was loyal as a pit bull. And then as soon as that shit ended, man, life was beautiful, brother. Let me tell you, I opened up a martial arts school, put some foot in some asses, and was in shape. I had so many bitches, I was beating them off with a stick, man. So for all those cats that are out there that are miserable, know that, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Life is so much better. Listen, I was able to build some stuff while I was married, but as far as happiness, I ain't never been happier, man. Just the freedom you get, all the things that you can get from not having to deal with the bullshit and actually being able to kick a bitch out. You know what I'm saying? Just being able.
How is your ex-wife doing, and how is she looking?
Oh Lord, yo, man, that bitch looked like the Penguin from Batman, man. She went from 105 to fine as hell to looking like Carl Winslow and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. You see? That's how God rewards these hoes when they leave their marriages, man.
Yo, man. Yo, she sabotaged that shit as best as she could. And me, like I said, opened up a martial arts school. Don't got a 6-pack, got a 4-pack, but jacked. And like I said, beating the bitches off with a stick. And I'm down here in South America, man, and you know what it is. And it's life is beautiful, man. Making money, got businesses, traveling the world. And everything's lovely, man. No drama, no static, unless I create it myself. And I'm not getting it from no bitch because she got a gas face and I have to deal with it. Listen, you're going to take a beating, but if you're strong enough to come out the other end, man, life is beautiful. And I wouldn't change it for the world. And I just wanted to get my 2 cents in. And love you, Jap, your high yellow brother. Keep doing your damn thing. Peace
Appreciate
out.
you, bro. 517, who we got?
What up, Preach?
What up, bro?
At first, I was confused on who gets to propose to who first. But, if it wasn't for this topic, when you said the woman's supposed to, get on one knee first, does that, I have a question. Does that make you a alpha male? If I propose to a woman, does it make me a beta male?
The whole proposal, the way the traditional proposal is weekend is beta. Really think about it. If in relationships, men are the ones doing all the fucking work. We are the ones with all the requirements. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like you getting on your knees to go to what do you call the motherfuckers around Christmas with the that's got the jingle bells with the red thing where you put the fucking money in there? What's the motherfuckers, man?
Oh,
Salvation Army, man. It's like it's like getting on your fucking knees, knocking on the door of the Salvation Army, begging to do volunteer work. It's not a payable job, and nobody even says fucking thank you. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're doing when you get on your knees, and then you're giving this bitch a choice to say no. I'm good. So you putting yourself in a subservient. First of all, being on your knees, that's subservient.
Okay.
It symbolizes weakness. You're looking. You take all this time to go get a ring, and then these hoes have the ability to say, "I'm not satisfied with the ring. I want to upgrade my ring." You see what I'm saying? And then when you get a ring, you get a shitty ass titanium, tungsten, or onyx ass piece of shit ring. You're lucky to get a 14 karat gold band. This bitch spends no more than $150 for wedding rings for men. Men spend the bag on wedding rings. Then after the bitch finally says yes, you spend upwards of $20,000 to $40,000 on a celebration that she gets to pick and choose whatever she wants, so she could be a fucking princess, and you still get no cooperation for the rest of your life. She's still gonna be entitled for the rest of your life. And then she still can say how she feels, and I don't feel good today, and and I'm not happy, and she leaves. And you did all of that work in the beginning. You got on your knees and begged to do it. That is beta.
Oh. Damn. Yeah, and on top of that, I will have shackles on my feet for the rest of my life.
Now you think about all the shit I just named you got to do just to get married. And you got to say, yeah, I'm going to give you half of all my shit. You got access to all my assets. With all that you're bringing, and all that's required of you, don't you think it would make sense for a line of bitches to be on their knees asking for you to marry them?
I would think so too.
It just does not add up. For everything that you got to do, it makes no sense for you to be asking her to marry you. Women should be proposing. Women should be proposing, bro.
I wouldn't do anything like that. I've never proposed, so I'm still single, no kids. So I'm good right now.
That's what's up, bro.
I'm still in a relationship, but
just look at all that you do in a relationship. You probably can't nail me shit that you get out of your relationship besides pussy, time, and a little bit of probably cooking, if the bitch do that.
Yeah, she does a lot of cooking. We take turns cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah, but if you leave, what does she lose?
If I leave, what does she lose? I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure you can name what you lose if she leaves. Because you probably put more into her. Add it up.
Okay.
Add it up, bro.
Yeah, money is one of them.
Exactly. Add it all up.
Oh yeah. Some valuables.
Add it all up.
Yeah, it'll be like a. Oh, okay.
So you don't get. Everything. So you don't. You're gonna leave if you. The reason why you're probably there because you got all this shit in it. Even if she pisses you off, you're not gonna leave because you put all of this into her. She can wake up one day say, "I'm not happy." She didn't put anything into you. She gave you pussy.
Never.
Time and some fucking food. She could do that with 3 niggas in a week, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that with 3-4 hoes. You're not going to provide for 3-4 hoes. It's not happening.
Never.
Any last words, bro?
Run far, far away from these scary hoes as far as you can. That's all I gotta say.
Appreciate it, bro. 904.
Yo!
What up, man?
Church on a bitch. Church on a bitch. And see, you know what? The problem, Minister, is 20 years in the game, you end up by default church under a bitch. And that's disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
When you sign that contract, you violating the game by default. And so right away, now you church under a bitch, you technically toilet seat game. Technically. And so, but at the same time, you gotta weigh it because guess what, Jap? if you fuck around and abandon and you got young children, you done left your children with the bitch.
That's the other fucked up
If you
part.
leave your kids with the bitch, you already know. So because of that, bro, I want to let it be known. There's a lot of brothers like me right now, and you gotta do your time. You done did the crime. And you gotta do your time because you love your children.
Damn.
And just like you say, as soon as you motherfucking go what? Anywhere, this bitch gone somewhere. And she riding dicks backwards, she riding dicks sideways. And your damn kids in the front room, we can't live like that, Minister. And so I want to remind the brothers to stay strong. I show love to all the brothers that have escaped the penitentiary.
The bitch.
Our release date is coming soon. Some of us may get out on parole. But it just is what it is, Jap.
Factory.
It just is what it is. And I've been in this game now and this is my 20th year. And you know what? But see, that's what men do. You gotta grit and bear it. You got to put money where a bitch don't know. You gotta stack paper. You gotta be in your children's life before this bitch try to tell a high yellow nigga that that's their daddy. And you got to go ahead and just have that dream. That's all you got. You Morgan Freeman in that movie where he's trying to get out of prison. That's you. One day we gonna be free, Minister. One day we gonna be free.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you, family.
Peace to the king.
706, who we got?
Hey, Minister Jap, can you hear me?
Yeah, what up?
Hey, man, I've been a long time listener now, man, for going on about like maybe 3 years now, man. I'm 29, bro, and I just got out of a relationship with my girl, and I'm like, she didn't see the future bad that she could have got. Like,
they never do.
I was going through some shit, bro. I got myself into a trade. I started off with welding and everything like that. She was talking about some, you know how, chicks be talking about, like, I'm going to live a life of leisure, soft girl era. I'm not settling for the bare minimum, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it at the time, you know what I mean? So I just, just let her go. Hey, one thing my uncle used to tell me was bound ain't seek to be loose. It was saying loose ain't seek to be bound. So I just let her go, no hard feelings. And the thing about it, like, I'm doing a lot better than the most dudes my age. I'm working 2 jobs right now. I'm working at a good ass welding job. They make excavation equipment, and I'm working part-time at a fast food spot. And I got my own spot, and I just got my car paid off. 29. So at this point, I'm like, dude, she didn't see the future of what could have actually been to me, because I can actually take this thing. Like, my whole thing at the end of the day, I'm trying to take it to the CWI. But it's like, at the end of the day, bro, I really thought, like, after my breakup, I thought I understood everything piece by piece. But the way you're breaking this down, like, I watched your last 3 episodes your last 3 broadcasts you put out this last, like, week and a half. And I'm just like, dude, for the fact that she wanted to give up a nigga that let her get through school, didn't let her pay no rent here. I'm like, bruh, what other nigga is going to talk about letting you stay at a spot paying no rent? And you talking about I gave you the bare minimum? I'm like, bro. So I'm just like, hey, man, to all these dudes out here that's blue collars, man, I'm just a young dude just new into this field, bro.
They coming. You gotta understand, bro. These bitches are coming for you. You're gonna have an influx of single mothers and shit like that coming for you because you're still kind of young, and they gonna kind of see you as a little bit of a little green compared to the older niggas. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna come at you with that shit, try to hook you with a baby. But what I would suggest for you to
Hey,
do
bro,
is,
I already got a kid, so I already know what the fuck going on, bro.
oh man,
I already
that's
got a
fucked
kid.
up.
I'm already on papers, bro. So I already know what this shit is.
Hey,
I already
what
know
you need to
shit
do
bro. At
is
this point in time, I'm
leverage,
just focused.
is get out of that second job and leverage that money that you're making into some real estate. Get you some rentals. Get a rental property. Bring that, because that little money that you're making at that spot, you can make that in an investment. You know what I'm saying? And just get married to the money, man, and making the right moves, man. I really wish you would have, you know what I'm saying, knew about using your pervert protection packs a long time ago before you got tied down on them papers, man. But you know, you gotta move smooth, man.
Yeah, man. But look, bro, like I you know, did that shit with like, you know, a female, like maybe like 2 females ago and everything like that. But pretty much, bro, I've been dealing with women for almost 8 years, bro. I hopped straight off the porch at 21, got straight in the pussy, and I'm now 28 now. So I was just like, bro, at this point in time, I could have been a lot further if I didn't prioritize pussy. So at this point now, since I'm alone in my own spot, I got a lot of time to think. I got nothing but weight equipment around me, man. I just do nothing but go to work and just go to the gym and push weights, bro. So at this point, I'm just focused. I ain't worried about a bro. I'm worried about this money. And I already know by the time like 2030 come, bro, I'm gonna be on top. I'm not tripping, bro. I really do thank you for all the games that you're giving out all these young dudes, bro. And watch, bro, this new generation of blue collar niggas, we gonna be smart. We gonna keep our head on swivel, and we gonna be watching our 6, bro. I'm out.
That's what I like to hear, man. 410, who we got?
Hey, Minister Jap, it's Tim from the DMV. How you doing?
What's going on, fam?
Good. First of all, shout out to the beige.
We ain't this bitch.
Thank you. I really wanted to thank you for 2 things, Minister Jap. First of all, I went through like a pretty bad breakup about 2 years ago with the very rare Asian Shepherd.
Oh my God!
Turns out she ended up leaving me. Yeah, she left me for a Manny Fresh.
A cane Corso. You got a cane Corso left you.
Manny Fresh, like a little Shih Tzu.
A Shih Tzu.
Yes, sir. She left me for a Manny Fresh, and your series on studs really helped me to make sense of what was going on, and just kind of helped me realize that I wasn't the only one who apparently was getting left for by Manny Freshes. But like the last guy called in and said,
you got to understand that Manny Freshes got an unfair advantage, man. These are bitches who don't want to do shit but trick, eat booty and coochie all day. They got a fake dick that stay hard all the time. They don't want the bitches to touch them or do nothing. And all they want to do is serve and buy bitches shit. They just want the presence of a bitch. This is a bitch's dream.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, you know, the chick was mad ungrateful, you know, just wanted more and more and more. And I mean, shoot, I was making good money. I'm making better money even now. Moved out of the city I was in, lost 30 pounds, and I'm doing my first powerlifting meet next month. Meanwhile, she got fat and she's eating pussy in the back of a Motel 6, you know, with some Manny Fresh with dirty dreads.
Yep. I know the type, man. Oh, I'm trying to think about what's that dog? It's a Tibetan. So I'm trying to think of a Chinese dog.
Like a Lhasa Apso.
It's a big ass fucking dog. It's fucking like a bear. They be having that dog in the cold in Tibet.
Probably Nikita.
Oh my God, she did turn into one of those, man. Big ass.
Absolutely, trust me. She's really gone downhill the last time I saw her, and it's never been better.
Yeah, a mastiff. That big ass dog. You seen that shit? The Tibetan mastiff.
Yeah, I've seen those. The second thing I wanted to thank you for, Minister Jap, was helping me understand how badly these boomers and Gen Xers have led us down the wrong path. I'm 28. My dad's a Gen Xer. All my uncles are Gen Xers. They're either happy wife, happy lifers, or they've just been remarried a ton of times and have sold me a stale bill of goods. And you really helped me realize just what bad advice I was getting, and how pretty much if you keep listening to these old dudes, you're going to end up in the divorce court more times than you can count.
Yep. Man, and I really like, I have the same family members, the same old heads that live and die by those type of principles. Happy wife, happy life. They are nothing without a woman. They never live life without a woman. You know what I'm saying? Even they don't know how to pick women. They will even pick bad ones. You know what I'm saying? So like I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? But I use their misery as an example of what I don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? I look at how their wives treat them, and I'm like, okay, this is the games that women play. So they kind of paved the way for red pill thinking because they're making all the mistakes that you don't have to make.
Definitely. And people in my family think I'm crazy because I'm preparing to buy a house in the fall on my own. You know, I'm not waiting until I get married. You know, I don't want to have another woman on the title of the home. I was a mortgage loan officer for a couple of years, and I can't tell you the amount of times I've had deals go under because people get divorced, title gets screwed up, people don't want to, you know, relinquish the name. It's just been really bad. So
But you gonna learn this too.
A lot of these old dudes.
When you own a house, you know what I'm saying, and you on a dating scene, you get a lot more respect. But here's the thing. They're going to be coming at you the same way that they come at the plumbers, the truck drivers, and all that. Bitches with kids wanting to move in. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's why I moved away from Baltimore. I live up in the mountains now where I can get away from that.
Yeah, don't do it, man. But sound like you got this game down pat, man. And you know what I'm saying? You're moving the right way, man. I like to hear these stories, man. I'm glad you appreciate what we do.
I just wanted to. Yes, you're definitely out here changing lives. You know, I know it's not easy sometimes, especially with some of the crap you go through, but you're definitely making a difference out here for the young dudes and the older dudes out here in the church who are giving us the game. I really appreciate it, you know, from everybody.
Hey, man, thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate you, man. Blessings to you, bro.
Thank you.
310, who we got?
Yeah, what up, Jap? What's good with it, man? Fire telecast, man. Fire podcast today, man.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna try to be as brief as I can.
All right.
But look, man, what you said basically earlier was real. Basically, like, and this is like our earlier podcast. You said, man, they basically just waiting on the finish line on us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They waiting at the finish line, man.
Mm-hmm.
And having said that, basically, I understand now the plight of basically it comes down to this. Do you want a legacy or not, man? We got to say goodbye to why would I put my child in a situation where I know he or she gonna hate my guts at the end of the day when I'm done with these bitches? Why do I even pursue this? Why?
That's the scary part.
That's the scary part, Minister Jap, because at this point, like, we've been mature. I'm like 43. I'm getting my money right and everything, like much like the last caller. But it's like, God damn, nigga don't want no passport. I don't want to do none of that shit either. But it's like you asking me this is the lesser of two evils. So, I mean, hey, man, to be a rich man, though, these bitches can't be involved in any way, shape, form, or fashion. They can't be involved if you're trying to be a wealthy, straight-thinking black man, like you said. And what you said last week, I think it was last week, you're saying how you was just ready to go to Washington. Like, fuck it, let's just go to Washington then, and let's change the law.
It's a lot of things. Like we need to be doing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, this shit that's going on right now, I hate to keep bringing it up, but this is why I say I don't associate me with a lot of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking on a whole different level right now. Right. I'm thinking on a whole different level right now. These niggas want to bang and do YouTube videos about what they're disgruntled with this bitch all goddamn day, and that's just not gonna go nowhere. Motherfuckers is getting had right now. It's men right now getting accused of rapes and all types of shit, and we ain't down there in Washington with real motherfuckers. So I'm not working with nobody who not want to get real with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because all of that, we can debate all day. That shit ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, until motherfuckers start getting on CNN and telling the world what these women are doing and what feminism is doing to the fucking world, ain't gonna be no motherfucking change, man.
And what I was gonna say too is like, if you just want to zero in on one thing, one red dart that's gonna hit the bullseye, I say we put the law on the books or whatever it is, but how do we get that on the federal law? Because it is. let's just charge these bitches with fraud when they lie about who the baby daddy is, my nigga.
Yeah.
Let's just straight up, let's redefine fraud and what it is from birth. Because look, they don't, this is my whole thing, Jap. Let the pimping come back then. Because, you know, they took away the pimping with the human trafficking. Oh, that's human trafficking. They're giving the pimps 30 plus years, man, getting rid of them. Yet they entertain and celebrate the prostitute bitch. You know what I'm saying? They celebrate that bitch, man.
Yeah.
I'm still mad that, you know, my boy Tory Lanez did that shit. You know, and Tory Lanez is good, my nigga. that nigga can rap better and sing better than that bitch Megan Thee Stallion, but he wasn't a part of Rock Nation. You already know what that is, man. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
But my nigga, how the fuck we get to a point in our goddamn life where we don't say nothing about the hoeing in front of our face, man? Like, and then it goes back to what I said about having a legacy and kids. If I'm gonna have a son, they're gonna try to turn him into a bitch. When I'm not looking at the school, at the thing, they're gonna turn my kid they're gonna turn my son into a bitch. They're gonna turn my daughter into a straight prostitute, my nigga. And that what's the name there? Waters, Maxine Waters, and all that, celebrating these bitches twerking and doing all this gay shit in front of the whole world on MTV. Man, she gonna celebrate. She gonna give them a round of applause, man. These are our black women elders now. So these bitches is just witchcraft, bro. It's just pure fucking witchcraft what they doing to everybody. That's what one of the things I was saying, like, if I get me a foreign-born bitch or whatever it's like, man, low-key, she has to low-key dislike America. Low-key. She has to dislike it in order to turn away from this shit. But, my nigga, I'm going back to the baseline of what I'm saying. Do I got to say goodbye to legacy living in America? But going back to the other point, what you said about going to Washington, put a law. Nah, my nigga, let's give these hoes federal time for lying on a motherfucker. Not, you know, rape accusation, that's one thing. Nah, man, I think we can get to the core of it if we put that law in the book.
It's a lot of things. But we don't fight, bro.
Nigga being your daddy, fraud, bitch.
But we not really fighting. Niggas is just sitting here letting it happen, and then niggas side with these hoes. Just like even it's just it's the simping shit. The simping shit is too powerful. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we got to get the real motherfuckers and the real motherfuckers as lawyers and motherfuckers as politicians to get behind this shit and stop being simps. Because everything changes when a bitch complains, man. If a white bitch complains, best believe shit is going to change. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, though. That's 100, bro. That's number of facts, man. But I'll let you get back to the show, man. I appreciate you letting me on, bro.
Appreciate
All
it,
right,
bro.
man.
503, who we got? Dude, fix your phone or don't call no more, bro. All right, you got it, man. I gave you 2 times. 615, who we got?
Minister is a living breed, the phone service, Jay Wood, peace to the church. What it do?
What up, man?
Man, look, shout out to, I don't know who said it first. It was either Richard Cooper, Roll Tomasi, or Donovan Sharp. He said, women don't care about your struggles. They wait the finish line and fuck the winners.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It was actually a comedian that said that. I forgot his name.
Who?
It was actually a comedian.
Patrice O'Neal, probably.
No, it's a white guy. It's a white guy, but he does like male oriented comedy. Bill Burr or some shit like that.
Might be Bill Burr. Yeah, I see him in here. Yeah, we got, I think, the first, like, here in Nashville, they have a female school shooter, man. Crazy. It's all over the news right now. Anyway, dude, Liberal Wives needs to be a show, man. Liberal Wives. I watched your Tyrese show, man, and I was amening the whole thing, man. I wish I could have called in and done it. Damn, that was damn. Dude, I'm going to tell you this, man. These bitches don't love you. Marriage, she don't love that. She don't love that nigga, man. And love is people. Look, marriage is for love, and love is for marriage. Okay, and we got to be honest about this shit and talk heavy. A lot of these bitches don't love us. Let's just say it like it is, man. You know, we all 85% of we in the same boat. We act like we not, but we in the same boat. 85% of us are in that. We're not gonna get love out of this shit.
No.
Okay. Let's just be honest. what we're getting is settlements. And I don't think you should compromise your wealth for settlements. All right? These bitches do not love you. And these bitches, they're just vampires, man. I mean, she's using your time, your money, your energy for and under the guise of a relationship. And your freedom and your life is more important than her vampiring the shit out of you. Really is what it comes down to. And Tyrese ass niggas out there, man, taking so many L's. I mean, they take 10 and them motherfuckers is losing, man. And Tyrese is a sucker for love ass dudes, man. He a sucker for love. He's a romantic. And you know what? And the thing is, I know two dudes that's like that. That's romantics, man. You know, and you can see it. I saw his heart and his pride crumble in front of all his fans. You know how fucked up that is? That shit hurt more than. And you know what? I bet he had high hopes for that bitch.
Yeah, because look at all he put into the bitch, and look how he showed her off, and look what shoe, like, you know what I'm saying? The expectation that the world had based on the fact of how much he glorified her and deified her.
Yep.
She didn't live up to what Tyrese was trying to present her to be.
You know what? And the sad thing is, he thought he had something. He got on his Instagram and got on live to brag and show the girl off. Started off by saying, I still don't DM, you know what I'm saying? And she just cooked him. She cooked him. I'm gonna tell you this. You can't cook a nigga better than she cooked him. You'll talk heavy. You can't cook a nigga better than she cooked him. She cooked him in front of all his fans. She cooked him in front of everybody she know, everybody he know, everybody he gonna know. She cooked him permanently. And this nigga looked like he had high hopes with this bitch. See, here's the thing. He wanted a relationship. And now he got to break up with her.
He wants a family, man. He's still in love with the idea, but he's not willing to embrace the reality that his time has came and went, and that any bitch he meet is going to use him. And so he just got to understand and just accept the fucking game for what it is, because even a young bitch right now, if you'd have met her off the Instagram, she's never going to be no one's wife, bro. She's not worth being someone's wife. She's not that. That's not what she's living for.
And that brings us to the topic of the show, man. You got your freedom or a slow death. Really, that's what it is, man. And he gotta leave her, man. It's the topic of the show. You know, he needs to wake up and break with this bitch. He just gotta walk away. And there's a lot of niggas out there like him. There's a lot of niggas out there who are Tyrese in their way through a relationship right now. A lot of y'all niggas is compromising yourself to be with a bitch that she really won't have the other nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But you will. I would say 90% of nigga fire relationships right now. I'm 44. I only know one good marriage, my brother's marriage. That's it. That's all. Nigga, I know a bunch of people. That's the only one I know got a good. Everybody else marriage is shit. And it hurts me, man. It hurt even my marriage, man. When I was married. I was out there cheating like a motherfucker. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. These niggas are suffering. Like Tyrese is suffering. I ain't got. He got all that. Like if I gave Jap Tyrese money, his life would be fucking gold, plat. He know how to work that shit.
Yeah, I would. Last thing y'all would be seeing is my bitch. Y'all wouldn't even see my bitch.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see her now, but I would.
Yeah, and
I would.
anything.
I definitely wouldn't let motherfuckers see.
And this day, Tyrese got all that money and he's still suffering. These blue pill niggas are mentally, emotionally suffering with all the clout, the fame, everything. They still. I mean, dude, you can't tell me that nigga heart broke in front of all his fans. Dude, Russell Wilson is suffering. He can't say shit to Sierra. He's scared. Do you know how scared that nigga? Dude, he know if he get out of line any kind of way, she can cut his nigga in half. Take his NFL contracts away. Nigga, she ain't throwing that nail football. And I bet you cash money, Future still fuck her and throw her back to the streets. Keep it a stack. We'll talk heavy. You think Will Smith ain't suffering? Will Smith can't go nowhere. Everybody know what happened to him.
That's what I'm saying. The question that needs to be asked is, are women truly making men happy like they say they are?
No. And that's the bottom line. Tyrese got money. Will Smith got money. Russell Wilson, people say, well, I get my money together, then I get my passport, then I can get, like, dog, you got to have this game. The game is undeniable. The game is fucking undeniable. You got, like, these niggas got all the money in the clout, no game. No game. And they suffering. And I'm going to say this. Marriage is for people who love each other, man. That's where the game comes in. A lot of y'all niggas, man, and I've been there too. The bitch really didn't love me. She fucking me. She sucking me, but she don't love me. Okay? You can't marry a bitch that don't love you. I mean, well, take that back. You can. Will Smith did. Russell Wilson did. Tyrese trying to. Yeah, you can. You could try, but you shouldn't. And these bitches don't bring nothing. Look, marriage ain't for, like, marriage is for a young motherfucker, man. It is what it is. And it hurts because the dream, every man is a romantic in some part of his life, in some part of his mind. And you want to do the right thing and all that kind of bullshit. But, dude, these are hoes. Chef wasn't lying, man. We're not dealing with women no more. We're dealing with hoes right now. And the last thing you want is to be saddled to a fat. Look, let's keep it stacked. A lot of black dudes right now are married, but they married to a fat bitch, married to an ugly bitch, or married to a combination of both. that bitch that was in the streets. That was in the streets before they married her. So you married a chick that was been ran through, okay, that really want to be with Paul Walker, and she fat and she ugly. Or she one of the two. And she got them nigga kids. So you suffering, man. And that's the problem. Like, niggas are happy until these simps wake up from the suffering, man. Because somebody got to get a hold of Tyrese and shake him.
It's over.
Like,
no.
Tyrese.
So you're going to frustrate yourself. It's over for him. Some people, you got to understand, you cannot keep trying to save a simp. A constant repeat offender has to get roped the fuck off. Go on to the next generation of young niggas so they don't grow like him. Don't break your neck, because a lot of niggas get frustrated. They got homies and shit like that they keep trying to tell them, and they keep getting met with opposition. And no, it's just, you don't understand. Them the types of chicks you deal with. They got the same bitch talking points. You know what I'm saying? No, leave them alone, man. I'll let you get the last word. I need to put on some mobile people on the line.
I got you. I'm going to tell you this. I used to sleep with this chick that was married. I tell this story all the time. And she was married to a Tyrese ass type nigga. Okay? Bottom line is, don't marry these bitches. They cheating on you. You ain't helping the situation. You not helping nobody. You not helping yourself. You only hanging yourself. She still want to be with Paul Walker. Tattoo that shit on your hand in case you get confused, niggas. Peace to the church. I'm out.
Let's see, man. EV, what up?
What's up, my main dude, Minister Jap? Brush your face, you pervert.
I ain't got to have my face right now.
I saw that, man, but brush it anyway.
Give me 2 days.
Give you 2 days. Yeah, well, represent the bearded gang over here. Man, you know what, man? You know, I had to call in from when I saw that thing. Well, a couple things. First, when the dude faked his death, the mortician had to help. I would have helped that family.
Oh, yeah, that was you in the
I'd have helped that family, man. I was like, listen, to get away from that German Shepherd, listen, I got y'all on that. You know, but the worst part that I just saw was that, man, it's just like the girl killed the dude and shot the dude. And it's just like, I don't really understand. I'm sorry. I don't really think that some women really understand the severity of what we do, how we do it, and the way we do things, and the stuff that we got to really put up with. And I'm talking about good men. The problem is that they try to equate F-boys with good men. You can't lump us all in the same. You can't lump a guy in the church with an F-boy. We are two totally different dudes, man.
Yeah. The mindset is different, and then like the motivation is different. Like I say, I'm not one of the, like I said, that's why I say I had to separate myself from a lot of the whole clicking up and the management things, because what they say is once my ideals don't line up with your other favorite YouTubers' ideals, then they try to get up in the comments and say, well, Minister Jap say this. Like, nigga, shut up, nigga. I don't do the tricking shit, and I don't preach that niggas need to wake up every day, your motivation should be ejaculation. No, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it's gonna be, man. Like we're beyond sleeping with hoes because we know that they're easy as a Sunday morning.
Easy. And they cost money. You know, I had an old undertaker tell me years ago, a whiskey glass and a woman's ass have been the downfall of many great men. You know, I mean, that's back when them guys were drinking. But I'm gonna tell you something though, man. It's just like, you talking about, I mean, I keep hearing people talking about, oh, these simps gonna wake up, simps gonna wake up. Let me just say something to you. It's just like these guys, if they're beta male, mother-raised males, they are far gone. They are too far gone. And they can't realize they have not suffered enough to realize that, yo, this stuff just does not work. They are never going. I think I sent you something the other day. Check your inbox. It was a girl that was on one of these crazy shows. I'm sorry, she's on a German Shepherd show, and she was basically saying that she had to have a man that made a minimum of $500,000 with her too.
Oh yeah. You know, and she was garbage.
She was garbage. I mean, she wasn't a potato head. She was a potato. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like they come with these expectations, and it's just like, these guys, I mean, real men aren't biting for it, and the guys that would bite for it can't afford it. So it's just one of those type of situations, man, that is just like, real dudes. It's like, you gotta get yourself, man. You gotta separate yourself and really let these women know that, hey, I'm not the average F-boy. You know what I'm saying? I am not the average F-boy. I'm not at all. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. And this is one of the last thing I'm gonna say. Even the Bible speaks of this. The Bible says it's better for a man to live under a rock than under a house with a brawling woman. That's Bible. So if that ain't enough right there to tell some of these simps, it'll it's better live under a rock than a house with a brawling woman.
Yeah, that's real talk, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Hey, appreciate you, big dog. Blessings to you, bro.
You, man.
All right. Let me shout out my Cash App family, man. We're gonna end this thing off right. I gotta bring my brother up in a minute. Shout out to Lee John coming through with the 20 piece. Trevanion coming through with the 5 piece. My man James with the $25 holler. My man Eric P coming through with the $20 holler. For drunk photography, he said you did call it, bro. Fuck them all. Yep, fuck them. $20 holler. And T Stewart with the $25 on the Cash App. We got my man Eric coming through, EV, man, sponsoring with a 20 piece. We appreciate you. At the buzzer on the Cash App. Appreciate it, bro. All right, man, it's time to cook, man. I'm bringing on Deacon Weezo, man. He gonna close us out, man. We gonna get into this work. Weezo, what up?
Oh, yes, man, Minister. I take over from here. I need every brother and sister that's listening. Grab that phone, get your screen record, because, boy, we finna talk about old marriage. Now, the deacon, Minister, the deacon has been married, goddammit. I've been married more than Brad Pitt, but, boy, look at here. Fellas, Ain't no way in hell you don't need to be marrying not one black woman or female right now, goddammit. These, man, what are you gonna get out of a marriage? Married to one of these chicks. Right now, you see in the video, the mama be right there. She instigating with the whore. She's sitting over here yelling and everything. She knowing her daughter raggedy. You see how it is, fellas? So why would you marry these females when you know that they can't make you a grilled cheese sandwich? Why would you marry her when you know that the ramen noodles won't be cooked? You ain't gonna have a lunchbox made for your temp service job. Why would you marry one of these chicks? But you marrying the coochie. So you gotta that's the ding-a-ling, the discipline need to come on in. A lot of you Negroes married to the coochie, you like the way it look in them dollar store thongs that she got on, you orchestrated to that coochie. All she offering you is offering plate coochie that everybody done had in Detroit, from Chicago to goddamn California, and White 100 had it like me, goddamn it. So that's the only thing you get now. You got to get your mind right, black men. What else can you get from this woman? Can she write good text for you? Can the bitch at least co-sign something for you? Can she make sure you a good stepdaddy and real daddy to your goddamn children? Right now, as we on the internet right now, you got females sitting on there all day on that stank-ass milk crate talking about how to use the man. But these same females ain't teaching the younger females how to wash their cooler cat. They're not teaching them how to bake cookies. They ain't even teaching them how to be good parents if some of these chicks got kids, but they know how to keep that abortion going. These are the Eves, fellas. So why in the hell would any one of us marry? Now, as we look in the book of Ephesians, got the these chicks now, right here, fellas, they like snakes. They deceive, and they wear a long hair full of weave. They sit now, this woman called this man a bisexual, but her best friend a punk. How you bitches always quick to call a nigga a bisexual when all you do is orchestrate punks in your group? You bitches sit here and hang with all the fruitcakes in the city. Y'all sit here and let them punks babysit little Day-Day, knowing that he's feeling on the little man, but you know he can do good wigs. He's doing your lace front with that ugly ass wig on your head. You see how they are? They're hypocrites. They two-faced. And some of them bitches breath stink. How you chicks got more hair under your arm than your top skillet head? See that, fellas? So again, let's get back into it. Ain't damn female to be married. I'd rather marry a pit bull, goddammit, before I lay up and marry any one of these chicks. If she can't wear white panties, she don't need to be married. If she can't wear a white tank top, that whore don't need to be married. If you can go to a beach and everybody know what your baby mama coochie looks like, from Minister Jap, goddammit, to old Deacon Weezo, you don't need to marry her. It's time for us to go out of our range and our zone to get different kind of women. You old hoes, you should be ashamed of your goddamn self. You sit your miserable ass around and you sit here and you love this misery. That's why you ain't saying nothing. All you chicks do is smoke cigarettes, eat seafood, lie on food stamp cards, live in Section 8, and play with God on Sundays. Goddamn, how you bitches go to the church house and then come back and cause all the destruction? Y'all should be a goddamn shame. But let me tell you what my God say. He say, boy, come. Because a lot of y'all know better. It seems like y'all want to see this nigga community raggedy like this. This is why I tell you young chicks, don't you listen to your lying ass auntie, that fat bitch that makes you good macaroni. Don't you listen to her. Don't you listen to your mama, because they set you up, they sabotaging you. They come out the pretty girls walk like this, but the walking smell like shit. See, so this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. They set you young females up for failure. But boy, the deacon finna go to let you young girls know that you got help. Listen to the Minister Jap show. We gonna help orchestrate your mind into a better way of thinking, because the old hoes ain't doing that for you. Your coochie look like Buster Douglas. Listen to these bitches now. You done got your coochie beat down up. Boy, them hoes done had you. You might have AIDS. You haven't got a pep smear, goddammit, since the Point Towers fell. So now, but see, the old hoes instigate that. They ain't teach you how to cut no collard greens. They ain't teach you how to make lemonade. You can't survive in shit. All you is a bald-headed, wig-wearing, yoga pants. You wearing exercise gear, and you haven't rode a treadmill, goddammit, in 10 years. That's all they offering you. And you supposed to look good and feel good, but you know you're ugly than the motherfucker. So now, if you listen to us, we gonna guide y'all with right, because we see you suffering. You got these ugly-ass masculine rap bitches. You got these hoes with all this money, but they marrying pedophiles. What do you got to show you what's right? So again, you young niggas, ain't man bitch that be married around here. I'd rather marry a car, goddammit, before I marry any bitch from the hood. So with that being said, y'all, we finna go on and in this, and I'm gonna go on and pray for you real quick. Oh God, gotta ask that you watch over the minister. Keep the show right, God. God, I pray that none of these nigga men, God, it's a nigga right now laying on that out mattress, God, with them milk crates holding it up. God, I pray that you keep them safe, God, and nobody need to marry a hoe. And I pray that bitch that killed the nigga on the Facebook Live, God, that they give her 158 years and then get a bitch to jail, even though that they can't electrocute her because she's bald-headed, God. But that's all right. And we love you, and we thank you, God, and we're going to keep this thing rolling in your blood of your name. And minister the big deacon out to the night. Hi, yeah.
And there you have it, nigga. Classic work live in the church. I am the streets ordained Minister Jap. We were blessed to hear the words of the great Deacon Weezo. May you all be blessed with lots of less stress in dealing with the hoe and her hopelessness, nigga. It's the church. You know we here to do the work, nigga. That's what we do. You know? All right. That's going to do it for today, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, especially Facebook right now, because my Facebook is doing crazy right now. These hoes are pissed. Because I just asked them, why the fuck would a nigga marry one of you bitches? And they mad as hell. Make sure you go over to Patreon, become a Patreon, sign up. It's only $5 right now. You get access to, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of exclusive, uncut, raw videos banned from YouTube and public view. Go on to Patreon, become a member of the church. And make sure y'all go over to the Blue Channel. I will be putting up some shorts later on today on the Blue Channel. Y'all support the shorts. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go over there to the Blue Channel real quick. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace. And last but not least, go over to Instagram and follow my people, Red Pill Awareness. They are posting up a lot of my shorts on their platform. Y'all go support their platform, Red Pill Awareness. They're on Instagram. Type in hashtag Minister Jap, and you can find me everywhere. Everybody's posting my stuff now, so I'm starting to get a little traction and action. I appreciate y'all, man, supporting the church and this real nigga movement, man. We the last of the real niggas left. I'm out. I'll see y'all later on tonight, man. Church on the move. Yeah!
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. You hear me?
Black women are bad mothers. And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church, check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church, check in, man. Church, check in.